Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Brothers to the End podcast. This is episode 35, featuring a returning guest, our friend Di3seL, and of course, my co-host here.
Ooh, George? No, I'm just kidding. Hello, how goes it?
Mr.
Good to be back.
Gold Glove, yeah.
Good to be back. I'm the only one without a beverage, and it's literally my last day as a 29-year-old. I feel like this is kind of ridiculous.
Bro. So, for those listening right now, we are recording a little bit late, a teensy tiny bit late.
True.
Had some issues going on, but yeah, it's literally the day before your birthday, and so everyone else is celebrating except you.
I'm literally that guy. I had to get my birthday shit in. You know, just I'm fishing. Honestly, I want you guys to please celebrate for me. Celebrate.
Oh, I'm going to.
Especially because
I'm forgetting my name tomorrow.
Oh, Jesus. Having my 30th birthday. Granted, we are at the tail end of everything going on. Everyone's getting vaccinated, but it's kind of a bummer, man. I feel like 30 is a milestone. It's like we went to remember we went to Malibu for Steph's 30th.
Yeah.
You know, which was a badass trip, and I'm like, we're gonna stream.
You're still gonna celebrate for a whole year.
Yeah, celebrations.
I think so. Yeah,
on the birthday.
We can figure out a celebration.
Yeah.
I think there's a little flexibility. You don't have to do it on said day. Well, obviously, the days probably won't feel the same, like special vibes. But
here's the thing: I'm not even a birthday person. Like I'm low key, bro. I don't even want to do anything. But I feel like 30's the Vern. You gave me a look, bro. What was the last birthday we did anything?
There's a difference between like doing something like going out and like partying hard and like going crazy for your birthday and just like being able to celebrate it. Like,
yeah, I just want to hang out with friends.
I hate being the center of attention. Like, as funny as that sounds.
You're ridiculous.
But no, seriously, I get like very self-conscious, especially like outside of like streaming and stuff like that. Like I don't like being the center of attention. I'm much more comfortable just like sitting back and just like chilling, hanging out, stuff like that. But it's nice to be celebrated, you know? So you don't have to do anything extravagant, but being able to celebrate your birthday is super important. And those who say that it's not are probably lying. It's nice to hear happy birthday. It's nice to be able to be able to celebrate it.
It's a good excuse to hang out with friends and family. All right.
Facts.
You know? And just, have a good time. Also, we didn't I know Deez is a returning guest, but we totally just kind of like went into it.
We were streaming tonight. We were streaming tonight with the plan of doing the podcast, and then Deez was playing games with us, and we were like, you know what? You're along for the ride now, brother.
You may have missed it.
At this point, it's like it's
what?
Everybody knows.
Everyone knows what?
I'm not a stranger.
Oh, well, maybe people who listen to the podcast. Anyways, Michael, Optic. Well, you're Optic again. We're back. That's crazy, dude. What a turn.
Wait. Last time I was here,
I think so, because
it was right around the time. It was right around.
It was
the time
like right before. Because the
Yeah.
graphic that I was just editing said Optic D3seL on it, and I was gonna delete Optic, but technically it's the truth again. Man,
well, I ended up deleting. I deleted it from everything. I changed. I was able to work with Microsoft and get just Di3seL. I went through all this, not thinking we would ever get it back. And then I barely had the accounts for like a year and a half, and then we got it back. So
I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Happy ending. Happy ending.
Good on Hex, honestly, for doing that. That is insane.
Yeah.
What a champion. Also, that whole situation. Me and Vern talked about that situation in like one of the first podcasts back.
Deez came on and talked about it.
Did we?
Like, this is, if you guys are wondering what we're talking about,
I don't think
quick
so,
summary. Yeah, no, absolutely. 100%.
Did we talk about it in that episode?
But why would I have put Optic Di3seL in the title?
Because I think that's his socials. That was his socials.
No, this was like, dude, I'm telling you, bro. He was on there. Yeah. Maybe you're right. I don't know. You probably have a better memory than me.
Brief recap, though. Like, Di3seL, formerly part of Optic, now, again, a part of Optic. Optic, Hex has sold Optic.
Yeah, Mike, you should tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, feel free.
So had to get, essentially esports is growing really, really quick. Envy had taken investments, FaZe, everybody else. So essentially we were forced to take an investment. Otherwise you end up losing players like Scumpy and Nate Shot and players like this, because we can't compete with the offers that other teams would give them. So take an investment. It just ended up not working out. Hex entrusted someone we thought we could trust,
Voldemort,
and that went super, super wrong and completely lost Optic, period.
Which is crazy.
Wait, pause before we continue. As someone who knew that man, apparently we're not saying his name because he's Voldemort. Fair enough. I never expected that from him, but maybe I didn't know him well enough.
It would just be crazy. It'd be essentially the way to compare for I mean, obviously your streams. It would be like Brennan selling out Vern and Vern losing everything and just Vern being on the outside, or vice versa.
And me taking
there's no way this person would ever do this to this other person, and it fucking happened.
And it happened.
So it was just like it was a perfect storm of don't trust anybody, and we thought we lost it, and then Hex was able to
reacquire,
get it back.
Figure it out. He found backing from things, and we're back. So
that's incredible. A happy ending to a, at the time, miserable and horrible story. Like that was, dude, that made so many people upset and angry. It was just, it was like crushing, man. I can't even believe something like that happened.
All of us kind of like the people involved in it. Optic, like we all grew up at the same time. Like Gold Glove started, Optic was started, like everybody, all of us came up together.
Yeah. Optic was one of the OGs, even before like esports and stuff like that. Like Optic was one of the OGs. If you were in like the COD community and like the YouTube community, Optic was a household name.
Yeah.
And so you kind of just expected it to like be a thing, especially as it grew, because there was a lot of clans even I've been a part of, right? Sniping clans, montage clans, whatever it may be, right? That
Control.
like exist and then fizzle out. Dude, Control, I honestly, bro, we'll talk a little bit later.
Yeah, we can get into that.
I've been honestly going down a nostalgia train recently.
Should have kept it up, bro. You could have been the owner of Control or organization. You could have been
too much money. I'm broke. But
investors.
Like, Optic was like a household name, and so like. We all, like D said, we all grew up together, and it kind of just was like we knew everyone, and everyone was cool, and it was like this thing, and then all of a sudden, it was like one of your friends, it was like your best friend stabbing you in the back.
Yeah,
dude, I remember this was before I even met Hex. This is like when, I mean, Optic wasn't huge back then, but they were pretty big. It was when I originally lost my channel, and I remember Hex uploading a video to promote the channel that I currently have, GoldGloveTV. Like I had never met him, but that was like how tight knit the COD community was, you know?
Yeah.
And it was just like, there wasn't a ton of people back then, but the fact that he did that, it just kind of goes to show kind of the guy Hector is. Even though I give him a ton of shit and he's an idiot most of the time, I love Hector. He's a good dude. So
it was a weird thing to think like, I mean, all of us, I think, watched Machinima, and you have top 5 kill cams, and it was no longer Optic Hex was no longer a thing. That's like there's just weird things like there's the before, and it was just like he's just Hex now.
Well,
it was just like what in the world is this? It's so weird.
I think Optic is like legitimately I cannot imagine esports without Optic being in it. You know what I mean? Like I can't. Optic is it's a name that's just locked in with esports.
Literal trailblazer.
Yeah.
Like they like, dude, they paved the way for a lot of other like teams in general, and then turning into like an esport team, you know?
Right. Yeah. True.
Crazy,
man.
It was weird cheering against them last year.
Ooh.
Because it was ran by people.
That's right. They kept the name though, right? Or did they have
the name? They kept
that was
the name,
weird.
they
Why?
kept the logo.
Was that a choice?
Everything.
Yeah, dude. The Optic brand is worth.
They thought they could. They thought that the fans would just follow.
But the fans aren't fans of the logo and the name. It's a community that's built around the people that have been a part of it.
We all know this.
So like, but I'm just curious, like behind the scenes, who made that decision?
It's
there's
suits. People that are getting in. They see gaming and esports. It's like it's an investment thing.
Optic is a massive brand, and they bought
that
brand.
I'm gonna buy in. Oh, we'll be fine. We don't need them. We can find other creators. We can find other everything, and we'll be fine. And yeah, it obviously didn't work out. We got it back. So.
Which I was shocked. That's amazing.
Yeah,
that's fucking amazing. Oh yeah.
But it was weird watching somebody else like. It'd be like you watching somebody else be Gold Glove, and you're like, what the fuck is this?
I mean, okay.
Dude, no, that's funny that you say that, because I've actually thought about that. Not me personally, but I've always thought like at some point, especially somebody that's like massive, right? Like I'm thinking like Ninja, Shroud, like obviously their channel, their brand is them, right? No one else can be them. But are we ever going to see like someone take over the mantle of someone's brand? Like, is that a possibility? Is that like, is that going to happen?
The only person I could see is Doc. Because he's a character. You just have a body.
Oh,
Essentially.
true.
It's an acted role where all of us are like we're ourselves, but we're a little bit heightened in like maybe we're a little bit more extra. Like, like but we're still us.
We're slight variations of ourselves.
And Doc is a WWE character. And
absolutely, I can see that.
Certain people like that, I could see plug and play. But I couldn't see. I mean, the only way it would work for you is like if your son took it over, and he's Gold Glove now.
Yeah,
but that would be the only way I could see. I
wouldn't even want that.
Yeah,
I'd be like, no, don't be me, be you.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, that's wild. So, I mean, we're on the path to find out. Maybe one day someone will try it. Probably. It's crazy, dude. Okay, I actually have a ton of topics. Vern, do you have topics for today? I told you to make a list. Did you make a list, or is it all up here in your brain? Your beautiful brain.
Yeah, it's all up here in my brain. My beautiful brain. No, I figured last few times we like tried to flush some stuff out, and we didn't have time to cover hardly any of it. We can talk about, bro. I lost myself in this whole Mandela effect.
Oh shit. Ask
just
him.
real quick, because I don't think you were on for this. Do you remember a movie featuring a genie in the early to mid 90s? The genie was played by with who?
Sinbad.
So now what if I were to tell you that movie doesn't exist? Sinbad never played a genie in a movie, and the only movie that resembles that at all was played by Shaq.
I know Shaq was. I know the Shaq one.
So you're telling me Sinbad was never in a movie?
Sinbad was never in.
Not even a show. Not even an episode. Why?
I know the Shaq one. Like I know, but.
That's Kazam.
Kazam. Okay, yeah, I don't want to spend too much time on this, but like, let me walk you down the fucking rabbit hole here that I just recently jumped back down this week. So Kazam was a genie movie played by Shaq. All right,
too, right?
No, Shaq Fu was a video game on the Sega Genesis featuring Shaq, but had nothing to do with the movie. But there's this thing called the Mandela effect, which spawned from people before. I think Nelson Mandela has passed away since, but like before his passing, there was this huge collection of people that vividly remembered Nelson Mandela passing, and like things about his, like details about his funeral, and this is all collective memory. People
wait, that's where it comes from?
Yes, and he had he didn't die, and so people were like, "Oh yeah, dude, I remember watching his funeral on TV and stuff like." And like, no, it didn't happen, and this was shared by thousands of people. So this became the thing called the Mandela effect, and then all of a sudden, it's like rampant. There's like, if you look up the Mandela effect, there are
bears and
how it's spelled or how it's said. Yep.
And so this movie is one of them, and I think the most compelling evidence of this movie is the people.
I feel like we all have the same like idea. Like it's like we remember this. Is it like, do we all remember the same scene kind of thing?
I don't. So that's the thing.
Dude, I can see him playing a genie. Like
there was like after like it had come out, like it become like this meme. Like after it, like so many people had talked about it and discussed it and stuff like that. So he played a genie in the late 2010s, early 2010s.
That late?
Maybe it was early 2000s, but he like it become a thing where like everyone was like, "You played a genie in this movie, Shazam," and he ended up playing a genie in a skit. For like a side, it was like a 2-minute skit or something like that. Never a full-length movie or anything. So like the only like video evidence we have of Sinbad playing a genie in a movie are from that skit. There's no like actual evidence of this movie ever existing. But
That's
The crazy part is not so
fucking
much
crazy.
crazy. I don't know if you believe it or not. Sinbad recently came out and said that he did play in that movie. That movie did exist, and he had it scrubbed from the internet.
He said that,
Now-
or was he making a joke?
So
Was he playing
that's
into
the
it?
thing. Like he didn't seem. I watched the clip. It didn't seem like satire, but I think it was supposed to be. But because it didn't seem like that, so many people jumped down this rabbit hole.
This
like
man's
me
just
again.
like, I'm stirring the pot,
was like-
bitch.
Well, he said the reason behind it was like it made sense for him. Like he basically was embarrassed that the movie existed. Like he got screwed over like as far as payment goes, and like it was just like it was just like he was embarrassed of the movie, and so he had it wiped from the internet. That's what he said.
That's
He
not,
wanted this-
that's not impossible.
he went. That's what I was thinking. But then you have. Go
It
ahead.
depends, like how early did he
Yeah, when
get
was
that-
this
get that
movie?
scrubbed? Like our internet now, you can't get that scrubbed, but
Unless you're a Kardashian, apparently.
Dude,
like, but back then, like I mean,
Potential,
also, I
right?
don't know.
but that movie. So technically, that movie never existed. If you believe,
So Sinbad
just
has never been a genie ever.
Sinbad, the movie Shazam doesn't exist as far as. Oh, I mean, it does exist, but not in the version with
Who is
Sinbad playing a
Shazam?
genie.
Who is
The only Shazam movie is the new one.
Is that new superhero
Is the
movie?
newer
it?
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's
So
the
what do
thing.
we all- what do we all
When I'm
remember?
thinking, when I think
Just
about
a
it and I
bunch of
see him
figures.
playing a genie in my head, I
I see the outfit. I see
the
know.
outfit, but I also can't think of a scene. Every scene
What
that
color
I
is the
think
outfit?
of
What
is
color is the outfit?
like a
Two colors.
I don't know. I want to say purple and gray, but I don't think that's right. Like
No,
that's the
I'm-
thing.
I'm
It's not
seeing- I'm
vivid
seeing
for me.
blue and gold is in my mind.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, it's
I think
crazy,
I just
right?
think of Kazam.
We're gonna link up and have like holy shit, we're all saying the same.
So that's
thing.
the thing. That's the thing with the Mandela effect is you have like literally thousands of people that do remember scenes. They're like, okay, I remember the scene. There was a scene with this boat and like this huge scene, and this scene with the sand, and like, dude, so many
Yeah.
people like collectively
I
remember it, and
do
it's
the boat in
fucking
the sand.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
See, bro,
Yeah.
but that's
I don't remember that.
like. Apparently, the movie never existed, but then. Okay, we might have to reserve this portion for another conspiracy.
There's a whole episode worth of content
Listen,
here.
I was reading comments on the video that he had Sinbad had posted, or the interview of him claiming that the movie did exist and they scrubbed it from the internet. Somebody posted and they were like, I think this was the first of many like government trials to wipe our memories. Collectively,
how would they do that?
They were testing to see, motherfucker, do I look like the government? I ain't no snitch. I don't know how that fucking works. But
Maybe they
they're
did it through the
saying-
TV,
they're saying maybe
sending
bro.
signals through the TV to
Dude,
fuck
a
with us.
Super Bowl commercial? You think you're
I don't
about
know,
to buy some
man.
Coors
Ooh,
Light, and all of a
true,
sudden
true.
you forget
Super
Sinbad
Bowl.
ever played a genie.
Well, the thing for me when it comes to like conspiracy theories and stuff like that is, I mean, I see how we act with like NDAs and stuff like that, but you'll still tell your homie like, hey, this is happening here. So
NDA?
don't talk about it. You're telling me nobody told some
Yeah.
loose lip friend? There's no way that their circle's that tight.
Dude,
I
the
don't
government,
believe I
the
do
government's
not believe-
different, bro.
But sure, you have those, but then that dude's
Like
got a
if
friend of a
you
friend.
leak some shit, if you're that high up in the government and you leak some shit, it's not like, oh, haha, you're gonna go to court. It's like you're fucking dead, bro. I'm killing you.
People
Dude, that's
Vern,
facts.
Vern would know.
You're social creatures, dog.
I'm just
People
saying,
talk.
bro.
People talk.
Yeah, but not anybody. Oh, so I'm dude. This story goes a
People
little bit
can't keep
deeper.
secrets.
No, I don't believe people, and I don't believe anybody can keep a secret. I believe that shit will just chew at you.
I
And you
can keep a
gotta
secret.
tell-
I can keep
you
a
gotta
secret.
tell somebody.
Depending on the secret, I can keep it.
I can keep a secret.
But you
Yeah.
told no. I don't believe it.
I'll take some shit to the grave.
No, I don't. Yeah, that's fine.
Not anytime soon, though.
That's fine.
No, that's how good I am at keeping secrets.
Okay.
I'm hoping I got that for at least 2 or 3
You
more
said
years.
that, but you also told me a story where you lied to your mom, and then like it kept you awake at night, and you like woke
That's
up.
me lying to my mom, though. That's not. That's
You didn't
that's
you didn't keep the
different, bro.
secret. You ratted yourself
That wasn't
out.
a secret.
You were a
I
snitch.
lied to her. I lied to my mom. I would never lie to my mom. There's a difference between not telling my mom something that I need to keep secret that no one's gonna know and that's never gonna come out because I'm the only person that knows and I can't tell anyone, than to lying straight
About
up to my
something?
mother's
Fair enough.
face.
Okay.
So what if your mom is asking you, hey, is there like, what if she asks you like the right sequence of
No
questions?
shot.
You gotta tell
No
her.
shot. If I'm
How do
working
you
for the
know?
government,
How do you know?
How
do
He's
you
a
know?
sleeper agent.
No, there's no way that
you know?
if
How do you
I'm
know
working
your
for the
mom's
government,
not
my
working for
job,
Russia?
if my
She might
mom's
be a
working for Russia
Freemason.
and my job is to wipe everyone's memory of this Shazam movie that supposedly never existed, and she comes, there's no shot I'm sitting at dinner table and she's like, I'm halfway through an asparagus piece, and she's like, so that
Oddly
movie
specific.
Shazam.
Okay, wait. Hang on. Here's my question.
There's no way the government is spending money to wipe our minds
Well,
with a low-budget Sinbad movie.
Okay, fair enough.
Come
But
on, dog.
how are we going to even, like, I feel like I don't experience Mandela effect with anything recent. It's all when I was a kid.
you
Yeah,
know of.
we have dumb
Or that I know
brains.
of, like currently, but like in 20 years, I'll think of it.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the thing, right?
enough.
It's because like
Right.
you really don't know it's the Mandela effect until someone's like, hey, have you seen that movie with the genie?
Right.
And then you're like, yeah, I love that movie. And they're like, just kidding, it didn't exist, you bitch.
Damn, dude.
Like
It's
we
so
don't
aggressive.
we don't know because that's just our memories. That's just
Right,
our like
right.
the memory we have. And until something contradicts that, like we won't know.
I don't know if I want to get this down this rabbit hole this episode.
No, I told you it's gonna say, but dude, I recently I saw, dude, it started with a TikTok and then I found myself on YouTube and then I was Googling shit again, bro.
Dude.
Oh man, it was like a 3-hour shit.
Now I want to Google all about Mandela effect.
It could be a glitch in the Matrix, which
It is, dude.
I'm
It
not-
is fascinating.
I'm amazed.
Like I
Never
said-
seen the Matrix before, so we're
I
watching.
thought you
through all
guys,
of them.
I thought you watched it.
Maybe we watched the first one.
What'd she
We
think?
actually- She loved it.
She
Dude,
did?
The first
Oh,
one
God.
is
Yeah.
one of
Tell
the
her,
best.
tell her to
cinematic
watch it 10
experiences
more
ever.
times and then she'll understand it. Well, no,
She
you were
loved
probably explaining a lot to her.
No, yeah, we had. I mean, everybody in the group everybody who was here at our place was explaining any question she had
Right,
because
right.
we have 15, 20 years of
Matrix experience.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember when that
all
movie-
all the Matrix is good. The Animatrix, the game,
The
all
game.
good. All of it was
Wait,
good.
I remember playing a Matrix game and loving it, and then we
It's
never got
fantastic.
another Matrix game. It was so
There's
cool,
been a
though.
couple, but I
all
think
great.
the later versions were not that good.
You
But
mean games or movies?
Games.
I don't remember. Wait, what do you
I
mean
don't
later?
remember.
I'm pretty sure
I just
there's
remember
I
one.
only remember one game, and
Yeah.
it was like a foil cover.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was
You
like-
just unlocked
it
a
was-
memory.
yeah, it was like foil.
Mhm.
It looked like you can move it, and it was just, it said Matrix, and it was the code behind it, and that was the cover of the game.
I do remember that. What,
And
did
that
it
was-
have
that was
all
the game.
3 games in it?
I don't know. I just remember one.
Shit, dude. Now I gotta go find it.
Yeah,
Watch it. Never existed. Mandela effect.
no shot. It definitely did.
No, I know. The
There's a
Matrix.
few.
I remember when the Matrix first came out. I watched it I actually watched it with a group of people, and it was one of those movies where we finished it and we were like, "What the fuck?" Granted, it like if you watch the Matrix now, I feel like if you've seen other sci-fi movies, it's not that crazy, right? But when it first came out,
Yeah,
there was not
Dude,
a fucking
even for the
movie
next
like
like
it.
10, 20 years.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
was
it
nuts.
still
dude.
holds up. Like it doesn't. It
Yeah.
doesn't look cheesy. Like I can't imagine because the only thing I remember with the Matrix when it came out was my mom and my stepdad coming home and just like geeking out about it. I didn't see it till way after.
Really? You didn't see it when it came out? It came
No,
out
I
what,
didn't see it in the
2000?
movie
2000.
You went and saw it in the movies?
No.
I'm older.
I must have watched it as soon as it came to like DVD or VHS then.
When did the Matrix come out? The
I think
Matrix.
99 or 2000.
99,
Yeah.
I think.
So I watched it the same year.
7th grade. So you were what, third or whatever?
I
you
was
might have
8
been?
or 9, yeah.
Yeah,
There's a reason I'm fucked up, Mike. All right, my dad let me watch whatever I wanted. As long as it didn't have titties in it, he didn't care,
enough.
which is violence,
That's
all
a
the fuck.
weird line
Right?
to draw.
Doesn't make any sense, bro. God
You
forbid.
watch this dude get his
Actually-
eyes gouged out and his stomach.
I
eaten.
think I must have been like I don't think my parents had a babysitter for me, but I remember being at a movie theater to watch the Titanic.
Jesus.
And my mom covering my eyes when the titty scene popped up.
Oh yeah, that's a good scene.
I still saw them titties. Tell you
Yeah,
what.
right.
Dude, wait. That
All the
reminds me
titties.
of my mom took me to 8 Mile.
Same,
Bro, and I
my
was in like
God,
6th
bro.
grade, and my mom's
Yes.
like, "Yeah, we can go see the movie." And I remember She looks over. We're in a fucking crowded movie theater. I'm already embarrassed enough that my mom's there with me, right? And all of a sudden, the Brittany Murphy scene on the crates in the warehouse, I'm like watching. She goes, "Close your eyes," and I'm like, "Okay." And I didn't close my eyes. I looked through my fingers.
It didn't even happen.
I looked through my fingers. Oh, dude, fuck yeah.
To be fair, my mom was also the same person.
Do we all have young moms? Are all our moms had us when they were young?
Young-ish. My mom was like early 20s.
My mom was 18 when she had me.
Yeah. 17.
She took me to an Eminem concert. She took me to an Eminem.
Really?
Like, it was her and her girlfriends going. Yeah.
How old were you?
Her girlfriends. More sense with like I don't know. You had a cool mom that just brought you places.
So that's the thing is one of her friends like dropped out, didn't go. Like something came up, and she had an extra ticket. And it brought her like 7, 8-year-old son.
Well, you trying to come to the show?
Dude, I literally that was
it
the
lets
first
you
time
in?
I ever got a contact high. I mean, I was a fan of Eminem. I loved Eminem. It was Eminem, 50 Cent, and Missy Elliott. It was the best concert I've ever been to this day. It was insane, bro.
You still remember it?
I remember getting high.
You remember getting
that
high?
probably doesn't sound good.
Said?
The people in front of us, literally the people in front of us were smoking weed.
They passed it to him. He was like, "Fuck."
And no, I remember like not feeling good. And my mom looked at me and she was like, "Switch spots with me, honey, so she can get the contact high." And I could just like sit over on the side. But yeah, dude, I remember 50 Cent like brought his kid up on stage. I remember like little things. I think Missy Elliott
was
threw
this
her
a
shoe
kid
in the
show?
crowd.
Was this a family show?
It turned into
What
one.
the
It was
fuck?
fucking dude. But it was
like
amazing.
those kind of like rap and rock shows. You'll see kids at them. It's the weird. It weirds me out when I see kids. Like I'm like, I can't be fucked up anymore. I don't even feel right being drunk right now.
I swear to God, I saw like 3 6-year-olds. I'm not kidding. At EDC backstage.
Well, if you're seeing EDC backstage because you're bringing families and stuff like that, yeah,
that's normal. Artists and stuff, because
it was still weird.
I was at Soundset one year and they had a whole blow up like kids slide thing in the backstage.
I mean, it makes like a lot of like artists, I would imagine, bring their families for stuff like that for festivals.
But I also feel like I've seen kids just like in the stands at EDC and like all those festivals we've been to. I swear I've seen kids, bro. I swear I've been with you. I had to have been with you.
I'm not.
Maybe they were just like May's height, and I just quick glance.
Yeah, I don't know what the 2021 term. I don't know what we can say.
Yeah, that's why I said May's height. We're gonna stick with that. That's a good one.
Brennan's.
Sure, call them Brennan's. That's offensive as fuck, bro. They hate that. Trust me. Dude, you don't say that. Geeks. That's not PC, my guy. Nobody wants to be called a Brennan. Okay, are we gonna actually stick to the topics?
Oh, just to be clear, there was Enter the Matrix, Path of Neo, and the Matrix Online.
Those were all the games?
Yeah.
I think, what is the Matrix? I want to look at the screen, the Matrix game, and I want to see which one is the one that I remember. Because I remember the phenomenal
franchise, dude.
I don't
know how they could
Enter the Matrix 2003, and it is exactly what I thought. Holographic cover.
So wait, that came out. When did the other Matrix movies come out? Did they come out every year?
I'm not sure.
Because the Matrix game I played definitely had like scenes from the other Matrix movies in it, not just the first one.
I do remember the twins.
Yes.
So the Matrix came out in 1999.
Right?
Matrix Revolutions and Reloaded. Whoa, Matrix Revolutions and Reloaded came out in 2003. They were pumping them out.
Wait, really?
And then the Matrix 4 is due out this year.
I know. Dude, yes.
Insane, bro. I forgot about that. How did I forget about that?
I'm pretty sure Matrix 4 was originally supposed to come out the same day as John Wick 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I think they changed because of everything going on. But I wanted to do a double feature of Keanu that day.
Oh my God.
Fuck it.
We should. You can literally rent out whole movie theaters right now for like $100, $150, and you can invite like 10 friends.
A lot of space.
It's literally like it's like $15 a person.
I'm going to my first movie theater since March of last year tomorrow night.
Dude, I would love
I miss movies
too. Just get back to some sort of normalcy.
Yeah.
Soon.
First time.
Soon, my friends.
Yeah.
I've been also vaccinated for a month, so I feel like I'm cruising.
Yeah, you're good. You're good to go. You've just been itching.
Day before. Oh, wait, what?
What? Nothing?
Did you say you kiss your boys on the mouth again?
Well, I said my boys can spit in my mouth again.
Oh, dude, right?
Absolutely.
That's what I probably missed the most. I was literally the morning I think I woke up to go get my vaccination J&J shot. That's the day they paused it. So
yeah,
I had to so I'm on a 2-shotter, so I got to wait another 3 weeks
Same.
before I get my second one. So I'm like,
how you doing with the first one? Both of you guys, I guess.
arm was sore for like maybe half a day, but other than that, nothing. Actually,
yeah, knock on wood.
That's not technically true. When I first got it, I sat down and like it was just like a panic thing, like I psyched myself out, but I felt like my heart rate it spiked. I was like, am I good? And then it was fine. But
did you eat before you went? Did you drink like water, or did you prep before you went?
No, I didn't prep. What the fuck?
It's the same. It's simple. Like if you're going to get a shot, the same way you should prep before you go to get a tattoo. Same way you should prep before you go get a shot.
Really?
You should have. Yes, absolutely.
I didn't know that.
You need. May and I went and we had a full breakfast before everything. You want to make sure you're good. You don't go into that with it. You don't know. Why would you?
I mean, getting a tattoo and just getting one shot is a lot different.
No, it's not. You're getting shit injected in your body, dog.
Yeah, and I think it's more of a mental thing, because I was completely fine that entire leading up to it, and then like there was a moment after I got my shot when he was like, oh, because I asked him, my plan that day was, because I knew there could be side effects. I was like, how quickly did the side effects set in? Because as soon as I leave here, I'm going to the gym. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to make sure that I wasn't gonna like pass out or anything in the gym where it's a little bit more dangerous. Yeah. And he was like, they usually don't set in for like 2 to 3 hours. You should be good to go. Like, but hang out here for 15 minutes in case you have a reaction. And I was thinking about, then that was in my head. I was like, oh shit, I could have an allergic reaction. So I went to my car and I was sitting there and I was like, am I having an allergic reaction right now?
Did you get your did you guys both get your vaccines solo? Like, were you both alone when you went?
Yeah.
Okay. So May and I, so maybe that's a little bit different as well. May and I both went together. So they went into one. So we had a drive-in California. We drove in. The nurse gave May her shot in the driver's side. She walked away around to my side, gave me a shot, and then we just chilled for 15 minutes.
Oh, you didn't have to leave the car. Nice.
No, so May and I were just like talking to each other, like, "Are we good? Are you good?" And so it was like, you're not alone with those like what ifs, which I guess could psych you out, like what you're mentioning.
Yeah, I panicked for a second, but then I was good.
It's like when taking any sort of medicine or anything like that, if you know that there are potential side effects or you could be allergic, that was my fear. Is like because I very rarely like take drugs. Like I gotta be like on the verge of death to take Tylenol.
Man, scared of Advil.
Yeah, dude, I really just don't take.
Your body's a fucking temple, my friend.
And so I don't know what I could be allergic to. And so, like, when you say, "Oh, you could have an allergic reaction to this," like, stay around for 15 minutes. When my brain starts going in overdrive, and I'm like, "Well, maybe I could, I could be allergic to this. I don't know."
I mean, it did worry me for a little bit. May is allergic to like everything that will save her life, like antibiotics. A lot of them May's allergic to, like deathly allergic.
Same. That's amoxicillin and penicillin. I can't take.
She can't take them. So it's like. So you get a shot. I'm not allergic to a goddamn thing. There's nothing I've ever had.
Nothing gives you the poops?
No.
Nothing. Damn, bro. Must be nice.
If I eat like a lot of like, I guess, super greasy food, but that's just, I feel like you're just eating
bad food.
Grease.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So you just like, there's no way you just got a loose ass after that. There's nothing you can do. but for me, like, I don't really think of like, I don't like deep dive on like the dark end of things, but I'm sitting there like thinking, is May gonna have a reaction to this?
Yeah, that's
like,
scary.
Like those kind of things. Just because I already know that she has a reaction to things that keep her alive. So it was interesting.
Bro,
but
imagine.
No, we were sick for like 24 hours and then we were good.
Oh yeah, that's right. You told me it kind of knocked you on your ass.
Yeah, we got the Johnson & Johnson, both of us.
Oh, you said your arm was so sore you couldn't sleep on your arm?
It wasn't so sore. It was tendy. So it was just like it was just like the first night I couldn't sleep very well because I couldn't sleep the way I would normally sleep, which is on my left side. I had to like try to fall asleep flat on my back, which I never do. And sleeping on my right's weird because it's weird. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel right. So then I was just stuck on my phone. So I didn't get good sleep, and then a fever hit, and then I just felt achy, and then but then it's as quickly as it was there, it was gone. So
sorry, did you guys just hear that?
Yep.
Beep. Yep.
Okay, I'm very sorry.
No, it's
wrong
good.
button.
It wasn't very loud.
I was saying fuck really loudly. I wanted to beep it out. You know, I don't want the people at home to hear it.
Sure.
Steph got the J&J, and I was actually really nervous because she was like, okay, I'm getting this. You know, she got hers first, and she's like, you might need to, you're watching Little Man if this shit knocks me on my ass. And she woke up the next day, and she said her arm really hurt when she first got it, but then she felt okay, and then she woke up, and she didn't feel good, and I was like, oh no, here it comes. It was allergies. Her allergies are fucking ripping her up right now. So, so she was fine.
Fast out here, so
she was fine with the J&J. Like, it actually didn't really do much to her.
The only reason that got recalled was because of the blood clots. But I actually, I was like more so wanted to be like, fuck you to the people who were like, oh, I told you they're gonna recall the vaccine, blah blah blah. Like, one, if there are any sort of adverse effects that you did not plan for, you should absolutely recall it and see what's going on. But there was literally like I think 6 or 7 cases, which is fucking bad. But good on them for being like, hey, there is a problem here. Let's figure it out before a 7th dies. But then you have like the anti-vaxxers that are like, oh, I told you. When in reality, that was, I think they ran the numbers and it was like 0.0006% chance you actually get the blood clots. Maybe even less. Maybe it was an extra 0 on there.
And it was only in women as well.
Yeah, women between the ages of like,
and I think it has to do something with like, it probably has to do something with something with like your genetics, and then probably birth control in addition to a shot.
Well, the whole blood clot scare is interesting to me because COVID will literally give you blood clots. Like, that's actually something, it's more common, higher chance.
Birth control, like, dude.
Yeah, exactly. With all these other things. So I don't know. It's interesting.
But the thing is like, it's super funny because you're like 30% of the population in the States, I think it was 30. I could just be spewing out the ass right now. But 30% contracted COVID and the cases are still happening. And then there's a 99 that is not accurate either. 99% survival rate. That's the number that's been thrown around. But even so, you're more likely, by not getting vaccinated, you're more likely to contract the virus, die from the virus, than you are to even come near a blood clot.
I mean, we're all. I think if we all venture out, we're all going to get COVID at one point. But if I'm getting COVID, I want to not die from it, and that's what the vaccine. And that's all the vaccine is. The vaccine will just stop you from fucking dying.
My stepmom and my.
I love living, so let me fucking live.
Yeah, we know, Mike.
Fucking love living.
Selfish bastard. No, my stepmom and my dad aren't getting it. It is a huge point of contention right now between us. My dad and I already have
Are you afraid of then passing it? Like not passing it.
I'm worried about my son. That's it.
You obviously could get like mild effect. You obviously get mild effects from it, or whatnot. But
I'm not worried for me. I'm worried for my son. That's it.
But what I'm saying with COVID and kids, is that even like
no, not necessarily. But what if? Like, I don't even. Here's the thing. As a parent,
you don't want to be the one. You don't want to be the 6 out of 7 million.
As a parent, I'm not even gonna put my son in that position. I don't care if it's like. I just don't care, right? And so I guess I can't really deny what my dad's trying to say. My dad needs to get it. Period. But my stepmom has had a heart attack. She has like 7 stents in her heart. So a blood clot will kill her, right?
Got it.
And so that's the reason they won't get it. But I'm like, Dad, that's not you.
There's no excuse that you can't.
You know?
Are they going to limit their like going outs? Because the way I see COVID now is COVID is the flu. Like, COVID's never going away.
No.
Like, I hope that nobody thinks that COVID will just be gone one day. Like, we will all have COVID at one point or another. Like, I 100% believe that. Unless you just don't go out anymore, you bubble yourself.
And my dad and my stepmom are not like that.
Like, there's no way we're not just going to bump into it.
Yeah.
We're not just going to bump into it.
My dad and my stepmom.
I just don't want to die. And I hope I want all of my friends and immediate family and everything like that to not have to go through anything like that.
Right.
Especially when we don't have to.
My dad straight up told me that he's like, we'll be right here when you're done hiding in your house from an imaginary disease.
Dude. So that's
I haven't even talked to him really since it. I freaked the fuck out. I just said, you are an absolute moron.
The people that are scared to get the vaccine are the same people that are like, oh, you're scared of a virus. Well, you're scared of a vaccine. Like what's the point you're trying to make here? I have family that are also like or were opposed to the vaccine, but we had some like close family friends and actual like relatives come down with it, and they're like, okay, maybe I'll change I have an uncle. Actually, this is like,
yeah. What was the saying? I like the saying.
So I was talking into a group chat, and I kind of, it was like the conversation wasn't about COVID, but it was about like getting together and stuff like that. And so I just kind of like made the passive aggressive point, like, dude, can't wait to get vaccinated so I can come home, because I know a lot of them in that group chat are against the vaccine, and my uncle replied, who I did not expect this from. He was like, better safe than stubborn. I just got my first shot last week, and I just found out that he came down with COVID, and he has really bad asthma. And so initially, like I'm sent into panic mode. I'm like, oh fuck. But because he got the vaccine, I texted him just yesterday, and like he's like, oh, I'm fine. Like, it's manageable, right? He's not in the hospital or anything like that. Where we just had a close family friend be released from the hospital after like 2 weeks being in there, coming down with COVID, who hadn't had the vaccine yet, And so it's just, dude, it's so scary. But thank goodness he had the vaccine, at least the first dose. So now that it's a little bit more manageable.
Yeah, my sister was not going to get it, but my sister, asthma, breathing issues her entire life, and she's a teacher, so she has these little germ bags coming into school,
dude.
And it's like, and she was just like, I'm not getting it, and I'm just like, they're out of your fucking mind. But there wasn't a pushback. It was more one of those like, surely she will eventually get it, which she did.
Well, wouldn't her can her school not like make that mandatory? She's a teacher. Like, isn't she putting kids at risk? Like, I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if schools can even do that.
That's interesting, because I thought that schools could.
I don't think there will ever be a requirement. The NFL, the MLB, all these there is no requirements for anything. Really? I don't think you can force it, because there's this other narrative of it's my whatever.
You can't. That makes sense.
You can't force it. So what the NFL just recently did is anybody who's in like the front of staff, like anybody who's managing the team, coaches, that kind of stuff, there's requirements there, but players are not required to get vaccinated.
Dude, I distinctly remember like my first few vaccinations. My first few vaccinations were because of school. It was mandatory for school, like something about school.
I mean, that's how I was. Not the only reason, but I couldn't play sports unless I got vaccinated. But after I graduated high school, I'm not caught up on shots.
To be fair,
I haven't gotten a flu vaccine since I was probably in high school.
Well, maybe not flu specifically, but what about your other shots?
What other shots?
Nothing. Well, I just got all my shots because we had a child. So like Tdap.
I was gonna say, to be fair, I don't think I was caught up on shots. I couldn't remember the last time I had my shots, but when we found out about Cohen, I was like, okay.
Like, what shots am I required? Like, what shots would I want to be caught up on?
Well, a lot of the shots you had I think they last for like 10, 15 years. But if you haven't, it's been a while, you're probably due for them. But I don't know. There's only certain situations. Like, I'm sure a lot of people don't follow up on Tdap, but then when a baby,
what is that?
It's got a ton of stuff in it. It's tetanus. It's I can't open my Google Chrome right now because it'll mess everything up. But
Bro, there's not rust or raccoons in where I'm at.
No, I mean, here's the thing. I probably wouldn't have done it either, but my son can't be vaccinated, and that is like,
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? They can't be vaccinated until they're older. Right. So it's a baby thing. Like, if you're gonna be around a baby, it's like mandatory to have that vaccine.
I'm not having babies, so we're all right.
No little mics, huh?
Nah.
I couldn't even imagine, bro.
Oh boy, I'm gonna attempt to say these. and I want everyone listening right now
Diphtheria?
at home, or to know that I'm two glasses deep. Diphtheria, pertussis,
whooping cough.
Okay, whooping cough is way easier, and tetanus.
Yeah.
So,
but another reason, like, why I don't want. I mean, there's just so many. I have a whole. I can deep dive through that. With that's. Let's try to stay on. We've been off course. I feel like the whole time. So
this is how the podcast goes.
Yeah, it is. Back. But no, I got good topics. Let's run it.
I'm terrified.
Okay, actually, this is a good segue from the Matrix conversation.
Oh, I love that, baby.
Because
the Matrix. Love that.
Us talking about the Matrix. I cannot wait to be able to show Cohen and have him experience all the great movies that I love, like all the good shows that I love. Like, I was thinking about it, and I was like, I actually get to show him everything for the first fucking time.
I'm scarred.
Like,
I'm
everything.
Scarred. I have my own story, but go ahead.
Wait, no, go ahead. I mean, I wrote that down because I was literally like, I had a dad moment where I was like, I'm so fucking happy.
I think these is muted.
Yeah, Mike, you're muted.
Yeah, no, I know. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So basically, Nova has been showing me like all these, not showing me, I knew they existed, but I just really didn't care to them. You know, like, so I just recently watched through all Lord of the Ring. It was good. I think it went on a little bit longer than it needed to.
The fact that you've never seen Lord of the Rings?
So okay, there's a difference. I attempted to, and I've fallen asleep every single time, okay? Now, same with Star Wars. Every single time I've attempted to watch Star Wars, I've fallen asleep. Not my fault, okay? I've attempted. But it was my turn now to show her one of my,
oh God,
like, near and dear. And we started with The Fast and the Furious, number 1.
I thought you were going to say One Tree Hill. She's probably seen it.
She wouldn't even watch. She refuses to watch the second one. She won't even watch Too Fast, Too Furious.
Okay, that's messed up.
Right?
There's give or take here, all right? If you watch all Lord of the Rings, she can watch the Fast and Furious series.
She's claiming that Lord of the Rings is a better franchise than Fast and the Furious.
I mean, that's factual.
We're not going to get into this here because I've been drinking and I'm feeling, honestly, a little aggressive. So we won't have to get into that now.
So you think
Fast and the Furious is better than Lord of the Rings, huh?
How many Fast and Furious have you seen?
All of them.
All of them.
Probably multiple times.
Through 9?
Is there 9 of them?
There's 9 of them.
9th one's coming out.
9th one's coming out, yeah.
You've seen all of them.
Yeah.
Probably in theaters.
Yeah.
I say that because I've literally gone to every single one.
Story about Fast and the Furious. When the second one came out, actually, Too Fast, Too Furious release. Okay. When the second one came out, I was 2003. So I was in 6th grade. I was younger than 13. Because I remember having to get a bunch of parents. So my mom worked at a daycare center. In the summertime, they would take like all of the older kids out on field trips. And this week was to the movie theater. And I wanted to really see Too Fast, Too Furious. But it was like PG-13 or something like that. So we had to get all of the kids, like parents, to sign off on it. And I was the one who went around and was like, hey, Frankie, got to get your mom to sign this so I can go watch Too Fast, Too Furious on Thursday. And they all signed it, and I went and watched it in the theaters, bro. It was fucking fantastic. There was one scene. Poor Frankie. I hope he's doing well now. One scene where there was girls in bikinis, and it was like up the ass.
No,
bikinis.
He got in trouble, didn't he?
My man said this. You're not gonna be able to see this if you're listening to the podcast. Both hands over his eye, just bikini, bro. No like asshole, no bare ass, no boobies, nothing like that. Just a bikini. My man's covered his face.
Wait, there was no parents?
Wait, he covered his own face?
It was one of the teachers from the daycare center.
And he still hit his face?
Yeah.
Wait, the teacher hit his face?
No.
He hit his own face.
That poor kid.
The kid he was respectful, bro. I don't know.
That's not being respectful.
That's like
he was scared. Maybe he was
taking it to a new level, bro.
What do you mean respectful?
Like that poor kid. I don't even want to know how strict his parents were.
Regardless, I saw Too Fast, Too Furious in the theaters, and it was fantastic. It was amazing.
Listen, that whole thing.
See, that actually irritates me as a new dad. I'm gonna say it again. I would never do that to my kid, bro. He's terrified of his parents. He doesn't even want to look at.
Maybe
he thought he was gonna get in trouble for looking at a bikini.
Listen, if titties is in my face, I'm looking at titties. If an ass is in my face, I'm looking at ass. If a dick's in my face, I'm gonna look at it. Fuck it.
It's there.
That's a nice dick, bro.
I absolutely looking at it. Like 100%.
Out of curiosity, I saw your dick.
I might, if you got a good dick, high five you.
We've all seen Mike's dick.
I'll high five you. Like, we're out of here. You're gonna.
Now that Mike's on the podcast, maybe the appropriate time.
You're gonna look
Talk
at
about seeing his dick. I think we've talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of a sudden, people are saying contacts. Bro,
not everybody.
Oh, at the bar? You saw it live? IRL, dick?
No.
You saw a picture.
It was after the bar. Yeah, we were like all hanging out. It was like me and May, and we were waiting for the rest of you guys to shuffle out of the
May,
bar.
dude. She loves
And
showing
May
that thing
was like,
off.
You want to see Mike's dick? And I was like, of course. And then she showed me a picture.
Yeah, there you go. It's that simple.
That's why May's not allowed to have pictures of it anymore.
Well, so that's the thing, though. Honestly, if I was in your position, sir, I'm gonna refer to you as sir. If I was in your position, I wouldn't mind showing it off either.
No, because she did it to people that weren't like the boys.
Yeah, doing it. Okay, I mean,
she's proud.
She sent it to me.
Yes, I'm aware of being proud.
You gotta pick and choose.
We all know Gavin from Monster Cat.
Yeah. Gavin didn't like it.
No, it's not we all know Gavin. We know Gavin's
we know
personality. Gavin. It's me, May, Gavin, and Darlington in a pedal bike in San Diego. So we're going somewhere. We're going to some party. We're all going, and for whatever reason,
she thinks this is a good time.
This is the time. Darlington's cracking up.
Oh, Mike would think that's hilarious. Yeah.
Gavin's for those a lot of you got nobody knows who Gavin is. Gavin is a very reserved,
soft-spoken. Yeah,
he's just
reserved
a very
guy.
Not that
good dude.
Not a hey, here's my friend's dick guy. Like he's not that guy.
Bro.
Like it's a special kind of guy that is like, oh, there's my boy's dick.
Yeah, I was streaming, and all of a sudden I see a text from Mike, and I'm like, oh shoot, look. And it was the thumbnail of his dick, and I was like, "Oh Jesus Christ, bro! I gotta change my text settings."
These were never from me. This is all May.
And I was like, "Okay, Mike wouldn't send me that, so this has got to be May."
There's a good video of May sending it to Hutch, and Hutch, she sent it I think like 15 times, to where he couldn't delete it without seeing it. She's terrible. But
you can do that to Hutch.
She's just
Hutch probably saved it, bro.
But don't, because it's I get in trouble for it.
Absolutely.
Wait, why do you get in trouble for Hutch saving your dick?
It's not Hutch saving.
No. It may exposing.
Oh,
D's.
yeah.
It's like a consent thing, you know.
You gotta know who's okay with that.
This is also different times. This was like 2010.
Yeah,
not 2010, like 20.
I was gonna say, bro, what the fuck now?
2014,
2019, 20.
No, I would say like 20.
Well, that was only 2 years ago. What do you mean different times?
Bro, the world.
We literally just entered 2021.
Brennan, you're telling me the world wasn't different back then?
Yeah, it was 2 years ago. It was a little different.
If it makes you feel any better, May absolutely asked first. She didn't just put it in my face. And I said yes.
I didn't ask, but I wasn't that.
I also feel like knowing you'd be like, yeah, no, I'm fucking, yeah, but you don't expect to see something.
No, if my friends, especially like knowing you and May.
Were you totally expecting shit to come out?
Your dick? Yes.
Oh, okay, never mind.
If May asks, if May,
what
of all people, asks me if I want to see Mike of all people's dick, she's like, you want to see Mike's dick? And I say yes. I'm seeing cock that day.
I think I misunderstood what you guys said. That took a weird turn.
Like if Steph was like, "Hey, you want to see Brendan's dick?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'd love to."
Yeah, because you know I don't have a dick that she'd show off, bro. The fuck? If I had a monster cock, you might believe it.
No,
sir.
But I still also wouldn't expect to see it. I would just thought we would just be.
That's because your cock is the end all be all, brother.
Yo, y'all are wilding out tonight, bro. You guys have another. Keep drinking. Apparently, I'm a fucking mediator here.
I'm just saying.
No, but no or nothing. I'm just fucking with you guys. Jesus, calm down, Michael. You're really losing it.
You're being real dad.
Sorry,
right now,
dude.
I don't like it.
I can't. It's hard to turn off, man.
Well, figure it out.
I've had a transition in my life.
Figure it out.
Okay, I can't just turn it off.
Being able to show Cohen movies
because he doesn't even understand you yet, and if you're this strict, you need to fucking dial it back.
Bro, I'm not strict at all. That's the thing, dude. I'm like, I'm gonna need to be stricter than I want to be, because I'm just like, we good. Oh, there's titties.
No,
Hey, he can see titties. He's 3. He's seen titties.
Anything that Cohen wants, Cohen will get.
No.
Absolutely.
No,
It's
stop.
not from you, from me.
Dog, he has
Stop
been
it.
seeing titties since hour 3.
Oh no, the first he popped out. Oh, titties.
You kidding me? He's tittied out. He's aware.
Yeah, no, I don't care about that, bro.
Don't make them weird. They're just that's all. They're just titties. They're fun to look at. They're awesome. You smack one now and again. They're sick.
Bro, I would get smacked
agree.
upside the head if I tried to smack Steph's titty.
What?
Well,
Bro, are you
because
kidding
you're
me?
A grown man.
Bro, I burger flap May all the time. But
Jesus Christ,
What
bro.
is the burger flap for those listening?
you go underneath and you flip them up. May also goose. She calls it goosing. She tries to like thumb my ass. I'm
Oh
not
my
into it.
God, bro. Steph does that to me all the fucking
Bro,
time.
I fucking
She tries
hate
to
it.
put her fingers in my butt and she grabs my nipples.
She comes out of nowhere and just her silent feet.
Right?
She's like, "Pop," and I'm just like,
I'm
oh,
like, no,
all right.
stop.
Which allows me to flip titties now and again. I'm allowed to do my fucking thing. You coming at my asshole, flipping a titty.
Jesus
I'm allowed to do my
dude.
thing.
You guys remember
That's
my topic? It was like really wholesome about me experiencing movies and shows with my child.
Yeah.
No.
It took a turn. Anyways, it's fine.
What's the
It's
next
fine.
topic?
I don't know
What's
how
the
we
next
got
topic,
to
bro?
that from that.
Give me the next topic. I'm ready to move on.
Okay, well, considering, we play video games, I thought we could actually talk about video games. I think I'm kind of too excited for this, the Nintendo Switch Pro. Are you going to buy it?
Wait, I didn't even know that was like confirmed.
Yeah, they confirmed it. Pretty sure it's confirmed.
What is the Pro? What is the Pro version?
It's got 4K pass through. So when you
still handheld?
Yeah, it's still the Switch. It's just an upgraded version. Okay, and so now when you hook it up to your TV, it goes up to 4 fucking K, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going to get it. Yes.
Yeah, we have no reason not to. And
There's
it's right up.
That's one of the features. It's faster, obviously, faster load times. Excuse me. Apparently, it has Bluetooth. I thought it didn't have Bluetooth.
What is that like a thing? Like, are we excited about Bluetooth anymore?
No, exactly.
like-
It should be
I feel like
it should
that's
be
an
in everything,
extreme-
right?
Yeah.
The Switch doesn't have Bluetooth. You can't use wireless headphones.
Switch?
It doesn't have
isn't it
Bluetooth.
only like 720p
But
right now.
also, I feel like Nintendo still tries to stay in like their everybody's over here and we're
Their
like,
own
we're-
little world.
We're Nintendo.
Like,
We're Nintendo.
even though this is not as good, we're gonna make it work.
Whoa.
Like, I don't know.
The Nintendo
think of,
Switch
like-
is a fucking amazing console.
Dude, it's
period.
one of my favorite consoles for sure.
But also
Absolutely.
think of how much fun you and I were having playing Mario Tennis
Mhm.
and how much we just wanted to play against other people.
We did.
And
What do you mean? We
we-
played against other people.
We had to add them.
Did they
we
not
had
have
to add-
matchmaking?
Nope.
That's
We had to
right.
we had to add them to friends lists. We
Yeah,
had to add
that's
friends codes. It's so backwards.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
The console itself is super nice. Like being able to switch from handheld to like the TV, being able to
amazing.
the fact that you can literally take their controller and first off, like pull it apart, take it off the console, use it
Yeah.
in each hand.
Seamlessly, by the
Or
way.
yeah, and you can or you can
no-
turn it, and each one is a controller. Like we were playing Mario
Yeah.
Kart, bro, and like we had like
Dude,
how many?
incredible.
8 people. Like you know what I mean? Like no other console does that. So I think what Nintendo was trying to do with the Switch, they accomplished. And so now with the Nintendo Switch Pro, shit's gonna be
They're
fucking
boosting the
yeah. Now
quality,
it's
all the
better.
Life improvements.
Now it's better,
I'm excited to play Mario Golf with the boys
dude. It comes out soon,
Dude.
right?
pretty soon.
Soonish.
Yeah, I think before
Pokemon Snap's coming out.
I think before this new console comes out, I think we'll learn about the new console whenever E3 digital, whatever that is. That's
Yeah.
when we'll first hear about it.
True. Dude, I'll be honest. I didn't even like the original Pokemon Snap.
Really?
Yeah, when that game came out, I remember it so vividly. I was so fucking excited. I don't remember when that game came out. I was probably
It was a long time ago.
6, 7. I had to have been super fucking young.
You're in like the little raft, right? And you're like going
Dude,
like a river.
I was a kid, right? I didn't really understand. I was like, Pokemon game, cool. I get to fight Pokemon on my N64. Fuck yeah. In my little tiny baby pea-sized brain back then, thought it was I thought it was going to be
in
Stadium,
99.
Pokemon Stadium. So I was 8. I was like, yes, dude, I'm so excited. Finally, I've been waiting for this. I got Pokemon Snap. I put it in, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm taking pictures?
It's Pokemon for the gram, dog.
Are you fucking serious? I was so disappointed,
we kind of knew
dude.
that going in. It's called Pokemon Snap.
Bro, I was 8.
It's the same thing as like Hey You Pikachu. Like Hey You Pikachu is one of those things that I never got into because it was kind of like Nintendogs, but with Pikachu. And that's just not something that I was interested in. Like Pokemon Snap is like on the cover. I'm a huge Pokemon fan. Okay, I grew up on Pokemon. I love the entire franchise.
You really are,
dude.
I like it as well.
The thing is that I think the thing is like, one, it was like a huge video game that kind of molded my childhood, and then like it also turned me into a collector. Like that's where like it started with Pokemon cards, and as I grew up, it turned into basketball cards. And so like there's like this huge nostalgia part in my brain that is like anything Pokemon, I'm going to consume heavily, right? And so I have like these fond memories of Pokemon Snap, and there's a difference because Pokemon has always existed from when I was a child to when I was an adult. It has always been here, but the difference is I didn't have the tools to stream it, and so it kind of fell out for years, several years. But then with like the introduction of Pokemon Let's Go, and now Sword and Shield, and now Pokemon Snap, I'm going to grind this content into the fucking ground.
You were playing Pokemon the other day. You were doing a drinking stream.
Absolutely.
Every stream. You were playing Pokemon the other day.
Yeah.
You alcoholic. We joke about that so much, but
how do bathroom breaks work on this podcast?
Oh, bro, if you gotta go, just go.
Sick.
Bro, today's a scuffed episode anyway. We're low key. It's all good. I really need water, but
a normal podcast. If you need water, dude,
you're gonna solo it? No.
Actually,
we'll wait for Mike to come back.
I was gonna tell them about what happened on my my Pokemon drinking stream.
I want to listen.
Oh, okay. So I was just gonna catch people up. So basically, I was playing a ton of Pokemon, and this is why I'm so excited for Pokemon Snap, because we started doing these things called Nuzlocke runs, where it's like Pokemon, but like added a rule set to where it makes it incredibly hard and like so difficult, like way harder than I expected. And so I've attempted it like 4 or 5 times, and I failed every single time. All right. So I was finally like, okay, let's do it, but with alcohol.
Great idea. Let's go.
And so, but like the first weekend we did it, it was actually an incredible success. I was crushing it. I was doing well. And like, dude, we had a great time. Second night, chat fucked me, bro. They fucked me hard.
Was that tequila night?
They're all tequila nights.
Oh,
it's
Jesus Christ.
Amen, brother.
And so I'm like sitting there, and we just got through a really bad beat. We had just beat a gym, okay? And I was severely intoxicated, had like 2 Pokemon get wiped. And when you die in a Nuzlocke run, you're dead. Like you're dead.
Oh, you don't get to revive them?
No rezzing Pokemon.
Damn, bro, you playing hardcore Pokemon.
That's right. That's what it's just
okay,
so
that's
exciting about
dope.
it. And so like I came out of it like on an L, but I had the tools in place to like recover that run. All right. And so I get to a section. I thought it was just like a storyline section. I was like, hey, I don't have to battle here, do I? Chat says, no, you're good. No battle. And I go in with my dead fucking Pokemon, lose the rest of my party, and now I have 3 Pokemon left. And so the run's pretty much dead.
Oh, so yeah, I was gonna ask you, like, can you recover it? As in, like,
we can,
you just grind out. You have to grind it, right? See, I don't like that part.
You didn't have one trustworthy person in chat that'd be like, Vern, they're fucking with you.
I did.
They're savages.
And he doesn't like backseat. He was respectful about it. He was like, so it was like, no battle. And then it was like, I would go catch before you went up there.
He tried, bro.
And I was like,
he tried,
no
man.
battle. We're good, bro.
He tried. That does sound pretty fun. I don't know, man. I have, even when I was a kid, so here's the thing. I know so many people are going to roast me. I don't think I've ever beat a Pokemon game. Not even when I was a kid on the Game Boy. There's something about it where I just lose interest. Like, it just becomes too repetitive for me. And I'm just like, okay, I've clicked the same attack 50,000 times. Like, it's just, I want to get from point A to point B, but I keep getting into fights that I don't want to get in. And I'm like, it's the same thing with Final Fantasy.
Just run.
I mean, but you still get in fights,
so,
you know?
You know what I think it like really, like Pokemon really hit for me is like this collection factor. I just like
Okay.
being able to catch Pokemon and like raise Pokemon and like make them strong and stuff like that, and then like
You're such a
collecting them all. You
father.
gotta catch them all, you know?
Yeah.
I
enough.
fucking love that.
I
Like,
mean, that's not. Yeah, I get that.
I like that aspect more of the game than everything else.
that's the thing. It's
I
like,
like the
so
collection.
the Sword and Shield, their newest edition, like I beat the shit out of that game, and I 100% in the Pokedex, right? And it got to the point where like it was a little grindy, where like you had to trade with other people with the different game, the opposite game and stuff like that. But dude, I just fucking love that. And I think what helps most nowadays, because if I just had to sit here and play Pokemon off stream by myself, I probably wouldn't enjoy it as much. But the fact that stream loves it so much, it is like motivating for me. It's like one of those games that does well on my stream as well. So I get to like experience this whole nostalgia thing and enjoy the content, and then know that stream's also enjoying it.
That's me and MLB.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
I like. Don't get me wrong. I like MLB. It's fun. But the reason I really enjoy playing it every year is because of how fun the stream is for it. Like I don't come in here after a stream and be like, oh, I'm gonna fire up MLB and play. You know, I'm not into that. But it's because the community and the chat, and obviously, you know, we raise the money for the kids. We do that every year now. But like, it's just always an event, and everyone's always just so excited. You know, I don't know. That makes it so much
to
better.
get excited about on stream, especially like right now. I was just talking about this with stream, and I think it's why I've been playing so much League of Legends lately, is because there's not a game that I wake up and I'm excited to play. Like it used to be Gears of War way back in the day, Modern Warfare 2. I went through that time. And you know, and then it was League for a long time. And then there's games that come and go that I have a lot of fun with, like Animal Crossing was for me. I fucking loved Animal Crossing.
That was fun.
I played that for like a day.
That was a good time.
Played the shit out of it. And now it's more so like I don't wake up excited to play anything but League unless friends come through. Like when you hit me up and you were like, "Hey, dunking with the boys tonight," I was like, let's fucking run it, bro.
Yeah.
You know, because I have fun with friends.
There's certain games that are like, this is one of the topics, so this is perfect. There's some games that I enjoy playing more on stream, and there's some games that I don't like to stream. I enjoy it so much more off stream. For example, like I actually got back into Magic the Gathering Arena. I just jumped in. I've never really played Magic online, but I collected Magic the Gathering cards when I was a kid. Like I played it when I was a kid. Yeah, my uncle is, I think my uncle is like 13 years older than me. So is my second cousin. So they were like in high school.
Young but older.
They were in high school when I was like young. So everything they did was super cool, right? And they loved Magic back then. They were playing it like every single family gathering. They would play it, and so they taught me. And then I was like, I don't know, I was like 11, 12, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna start getting my own cards. And then I started playing it, and I liked it, and then it just fell off, right? Because nobody fucking played Magic. But now that it's online, a ton of fucking people play Magic.
Yeah,
and I'm hooked.
Hutch is pretty big into it,
dude. It's so good. It's just,
dude. I know Ava plays the shit out of Magic the Gathering.
Yeah,
so fucking good, man.
She gets so mad. Like I've never been like.
It's a hard game.
We all know Ava, but
yeah, I was gonna say
she gets so angry
with Magic
at that game. Yeah,
dude.
Like,
I remember when we were
like Call of Duty anger in a card game, and I'm like, "What are you angry about,
bro?"
She's like,
vouch.
She's like, "This bitch threw this card down." I'm like, "Is like we're not allowed to throw that card?" And she's like, "No, fuck that."
No, dude, that's the thing. There's actually, I think there's unwritten rules in Magic because there's certain like decks that are super meta and that are just like OP as fuck. And so like, I'll be honest, I was like, man, I'm really curious what like the best decks are right now for like the top players. And I looked and then I was like playing some unranked games and I didn't use the full deck because I don't have all the cards, but I put one of the cards down and some guy was like, nice. And he conceded immediately. I was like, okay, that's weird. And then I did it again.
Dude,
and I played like 3 cards. They conceded, and I was like, "Oh my god, am I an asshole? Am I that guy?"
You had that card that people were just like,
"Yeah."
Oh,
they were like, "I'm not even gonna play against it."
I fucking
were that dude.
Love that.
Yeah, I mean, it was just unranked. Like I was just doing like quick play, and they were still like, "Nah, fuck him. I'm out. Peace. And I was like,
Dude,
oh no.
But you didn't know that you.
I didn't know it was like super scummy. Like I said, I'm just getting back into it, but I was like, okay.
Do you still not know that it was super cheesy?
Oh no, I know now. I looked at it and it was like some of these decks are just super meta. So now they have I think Hearthstone does this too, but they have like an event where they give you have to buy into it. They give you 15 packs, and then based on the cards you get, you have to build out a deck. And then it's if you lose 3, you're out, right? So you play, and as you win, you unlock like different rewards, right? So I did that last night. That is way more fucking fun than just like making a OP deck and trying to win with that. So I think that's where I'm gonna start playing. Yeah, it's drafting. It's their drafting event. So
how did you feel about Vern? Have you also played The Witcher? Did you ever get much into that game,
bro?
No.
No, okay.
No, not yet.
So I'll ask Brendan then. How did you feel about Gwent?
Oh, I avoided it at all costs.
Did you ever get into it?
I tried to play it like once or twice, just got fucking rolled, and I was just like, I don't. Like, nah? Yeah, I don't know.
Never got into it.
Never got into it. I know some people were like, Gwent's the best part of the game, and I mean, shit, they have their own standalone game now, right?
I ended up more into Gwent and Witcher 3. I still have not finished Witcher 3,
bro.
I loved Gwent, and in the beginning, I didn't understand it. And I fucking hated it.
Maybe that's me. I just like I don't understand it. I guess if I just took the time to learn it.
And then I feel like that, like the way Gwent is, I think Diamond Dynasty in the show would be the same thing if you give it a chance.
Oh no, I believe that. I think I would like it too. I just don't like if I'm gonna stream, I want to play Road to the Show because that's like what we're doing for that's what we do every year. And then I don't necessarily want a whole other game mode to sync into MLB. That's a lot of MLB, I do want to do this year because I want to do that online league, but I think it'd be fun to just play with viewers and like act, even if it's just like a 20 game league, nothing crazy,
Yeah.
I think stream would like that too. So, and I've never done it, so we'll see. But yeah, wait, what? Okay,
you did that GGBA. That's what it was called,
dude. Right? GGBA. It's an amazing concept. Here's the thing about GGBA.
For a while, right?
Yeah, so if for those of you listening who have no idea what we're talking about, GGBA was the Gold Glove Basketball Association. And we did it in NBA 2K. Huge shout out to Dunking Walruses and Stealth for helping me put that together. Here's the thing with that. So the idea was every single viewer would submit, or subs would submit a player, right? So you can go into these sports games, you can edit their rosters, you can customize characters. So my idea was every single player is going to be a character that a viewer has submitted. So sounds great, right? Oh, cool. They get to root for their player. They get to root for the team they're on. You have no fucking idea how long it takes to create a fucking 2K team. Like, just there's what? How many players on a basketball roster? 12 to 15? And I'm pretty sure we filled it all up.
12.
Dude, it took, I'm not kidding, it took 20 plus minutes to make each player. And that was going fast, right? So add it all up, bro. It took so fucking long.
Yeah, to fill out a roster.
By the time I was done with it,
30, 32?
30 teams. We had 30 teams. 30. And I was like, by the time we were done with it, I was like,
you got to the point where you were like simulating games and like watching games and shit.
Yeah, here's the thing about that. When you're simulating, there's
you really never do it again.
I haven't done it again.
Right. No, that's what I mean.
I never did finish either. We got to like semifinals and I just didn't finish it. I'm the worst guy. Yeah. Maybe one of these days.
No, I mean that's bro.
I did like a diet version for that baseball game. What was
Super Mega Baseball?
Mega Baseball
works like, a lot easier to do it in that, right? You just change some names.
And then it was just, and I did just one team, and it was our team, like the streams team.
Right.
And it was us against whatever the game generated teams were. But I can't imagine filling out an entire fucking league.
Not only that, but like
the idea of that is, I think it took one full like 8-hour stream to fill out our team,
bro. I couldn't do it on stream. Team. I couldn't do it on stream. I stopped. Yeah. We started on stream, and then I was like, oh my god, this is gonna take so long that I had to do it in my free time. And then Stealth helped with it. Like I had 2 people helping me, and it still took us. I'm not kidding. It took us like a week straight of us doing it every day for like at least 4 or 5 hours a day. Like it was, and I was like, "There's no way we can do this again."
I'd rather just play League of Legends.
Yeah.
Were you giving people like full like how do you look, like all these?
Yeah,
or are you just filling in
everything.
stats? Yeah. So if I was to ever do it again, I would just probably say like, give me a name and give me like five identifying markers, whether you want it to be. You want to be a 7-footer,
right,
or you want to have like a beard, or
that's what I did.
You get like 5 markers so you can tell who you are and your number, and then that's it.
So that's what I did. That's what I did with season 2. So season 2 has, you can create or you can copy a current NBA or like anybody's. If they're already in the game, you can copy their DNA. Okay, gotcha. So this actually made it a lot easier. So I was like, okay, guys, if you guys want to join the league, pick a player, copy their DNA, and then you could actually create your person. So if they had the game, this is only for people who actually had the game on PS4. They could go in and customize their character, and they could upload him, and then they would give me the name, and I would download it, put him on a roster. That speeded a lot of things up. Even that took a long time. And and then, you know, like you set up, you have all this prep, and me commentating over the games for 8 straight hours, dude, I was exhausted. I was like, I can't do this. I'm not an announcer. I just like, and just chilling there watching CPU go at it. Not really, you know.
You were also doing it alone, right?
What do you mean? Just like
you were
commentating the shit.
You were the only commentator.
Yeah, I was just me solo for 8 hours trying to.
That's where
it was so hard.
That's where like what you've been mentioning and doing like this like this league, this Diamond Dynasty league, where however you figure out how to do it, I think there would need to be 2 people. Like there needs to be banter. Like doing it alone,
brother.
You doing it alone.
You mean no? Wait. The league would just be. I would just control my team and only play.
No. What I'm talking about is how you were doing something. Like you were the only one. Like what I was saying is if you and Vern put both of your communities into like a lottery, and then certain people got picked from both, and then you both
there'd be like a competition.
You need to have 2 people commentating. Who can ever commentate anything alone?
I don't know. It was perfect. Well, okay, it started because I broke my hand.
But
I couldn't play a game. I literally couldn't play games. So I was like, I have to come up with something, and I came up with GGBA.
I would go out of my mind commentating by myself.
Yeah, I lost my voice a lot.
So none of us are that funny or creative to commentate.
Me neither.
Not you either.
You're none of us.
Okay, perfect. Clean slate.
There's no. I don't think there's even like you can't be like a
not for 8 hours.
ESPN, CBS. No, none of us are good enough to commentate by ourselves.
Yeah, no. It was a really cool concept. That was a
losing battle.
Yeah, exactly. I set myself up for failure for sure with it. It was a really cool concept.
Dude,
really hard to execute.
At all. That was fire as hell.
No, it was. I
had people that would come through like my streams and be like, "Oh, dude, you just did this because you created me, right?" Or is my memory?
Yeah, no, I made all you guys. Like that was, I made like a streamer team, and I made you guys.
People would come through and be like, "Oh, you crushed it this game," or "Oh, dude, you and I went back at it," and like in my streams, and I'm playing some bullshit that has nothing to do with basketball, you know. And so it was a wild success, you know. Yeah. I don't even remember how we got on the topic of GBA. I remember I brought it up.
I don't know, bro. Y'all are.
What was this topic?
I don't know.
Brian, you're supposed to keep it.
I think it was, dude. You want to know what it was?
Our anchor was Vernon.
Stop fucking yelling at me, Michael. It was Nintendo Switch Pro.
Oh, dude! And then we went to Pokemon, then Pokemon Snap, and games not being able to play. Dude, I love this podcast. My favorite podcast.
This podcast should be called "All of Us Have ADD." Is what this should be.
Yes, the answer is yes.
Dude, we really bounced so far from that.
I know.
I'm excited. Back on topic.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna get a Nintendo Switch Pro.
Pokemon Snap. I'm gonna play Pokemon Snap in 4K.
Well, that's true. Yeah. Well, your stream won't see it in 4K. Do you have a 4K monitor?
Sure.
And you ain't playing it in 4K.
I'm not playing.
Tell me what I can and can't do.
I'm not streaming in 4K. I'm not playing in 4K.
Yeah, but you could still play it. If you had a 4K monitor, you could stream at 1080 and play a game in 4K.
I just need 1440p. I don't need 4K.
Fair enough. I feel you on that.
Dude, that's so funny.
until you experience good 4K, and then you're like, oh shit, this is so nice.
I like for all of you, everyone listening right now, I like this version of the podcast way better.
What, a shit show?
Where we have a guest, and the guest and I just drink, and
I have to be a father again.
Attempts to steer us on track.
Okay, fine. I'll show up all the time.
I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is fantastic, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna go down to the next topic. We're going back. Did you guys? Okay, so George, our friendly neighborhood Aussie man.
He didn't pay us. Don't say his name.
Aussie.
No, I'm not promoting him. I'm just saying his name. He loves this. He's literally like, he's freaking out right now. He's been playing Resident Evil 4.
Sure.
Neither of you guys have played it based on your reactions to that.
No.
And that kills me. Have you ever played Resident Evil 4, Mike?
Let me look at this. Hold on.
Not Resident Evil 5. It's not a new game. It came out it came originally out on the GameCube.
Yes, then I've absolutely played that game, and I still think that game looks better than most games that are still out today.
Okay, fair enough. I like it. High praise. It's the best Resident Evil game in my opinion. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And George is playing it, and which kind of got me excited. And then he drops this fucking bomb. There's a Resident Evil 4 VR game coming out, which
wait.
Not a remake. I mean, I think the remake is also rumored, but they're turning this one into an actual VR game. I think they actually might have shown it today at an Oculus live stream, but I haven't seen that. But that got me, like, I don't really have anything to play on VR. I do have room in here to set up my VR, but I'm absolutely fucking playing that day one.
Sick. That would be fucking sick.
I don't do too much in VR.
I mean, me neither.
Don't do anything.
There's no VR, like good VR games.
Bro, I got long arms, man.
You're gonna be smacking all that shit in there.
I'm gonna hit everything. Like, how do I stream it? What do I do? Like, it's not the same thing.
Yeah, streaming it's fucking hard. It's better now.
A lot of potential, I think, especially on Twitch. But my only VR experience was on the PlayStation VR, and while it's super cool, I actually played Resident Evil. I don't know if it was 7 or the one before.
In VR.
I think so.
I don't like the most recent Resident Evil game.
Wait, you didn't like Resident Evil 7?
Nope.
Why not? Apparently, Resident Evil 7 is in VR. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I played that at E3.
Interesting. Was it disorienting?
Yes.
And terrifying?
Because it was PlayStation VR. And PlayStation VR, you're sitting down and you're navigating with a controller and you just look around with the headset, right?
Right.
And so like I know physically that my body is I'm seated, but now I'm climbing a ladder and it was like so nauseating. I just didn't enjoy it.
Some people experience. I don't experience that when I play VR. Like I can teleport across and it doesn't bother me at all. So
dude, I didn't like it.
Do you guys get motion sickness like with normal things, like cars, or?
I threw up on a roller coaster.
I was gonna say, if I'm on a roller coaster going and I've eaten a lot of food, I've vomited.
I've never had motion sickness. I have to deal with it. I've become more aware of it because of May. We can't like suit certain like Uber rides. Like she'll need like an hour afterwards after we get out of the car to like work her way through whatever happened. And I'm just sitting there like, that was a normal Uber ride. I was just on Twitter the entire time. And she had like the worst time of her life.
Yeah.
Motion sickness. Tucker.
But Uriel's like that. Uriel can't sit in the back of a car.
Yeah. Most of my LA group
they're fucked.
Cannot sit in cars. May has terrible motion sickness.
They have to fight for it.
Tucker, Oreo, and they're all really like, which one of us needs the front seat? And it's like it's
fighting.
And I'm just
That's rough.
I'm not going to the third row, so y'all figure it the fuck out.
Oh, you're talking about like a big fucking Suburban. I was gonna be like, most cars, Mike's sitting in the front. He ain't sitting in the back.
It's usually like whenever we go out, it's usually the four of us are out. And 3 of the 4 of us, I'm the only one who doesn't get bothered by motion. The 3 of them are just like, which one needs a front seat? And this is like the weirdest thing because nobody talks about motion sickness. And then all of a sudden I'm dating May. And then all of a sudden I feel like everybody around me has this crippling thing of being in a fucking car and can't fucking vibe with it. And I'm just like, all right.
I don't really get
What do you
motion
need?
sickness
Ridiculous.
unless, like I said, like I'm doing some crazy roller coaster or some shit. I do get seasick though. Like I'm a bitch, bro. I go out on the ocean and I'm throwing up every time, every fucking time, without fail. Sucks,
dude. I remember one time my whole family went deep sea fishing, right? And it was like my dad's side, so all my siblings and stuff like that were with us, and every single one of us got seasick except my dad, and I was like trying to be like the man with him, and so like they had this like section under deck where you can go and like lay down if you got seasick, and I ended up like passing out, not like fainting, but like just falling asleep like on the upper deck, and it was because I got nauseous. I put my head down and I just passed out. And I woke up and my dad was like, "You caught a black sea bass." And I was like, I was asleep. That's not true.
bro. That's so funny. I actually have a very similar experience. So one of my first times I went deep sea fishing, like salmon fishing, I got seasick. I was probably like 10, 11, and we were in a pretty small boat, and there was no like, it was an open top boat, and then in the front there was a little compartment, and that's where like they put all the life jackets and stuff. I'm a little kid, right? I'm throwing up. I feel like shit. I'm like, I need to lay down. It's raining. Good old Northwest. It's raining. I'm like, I'm miserable. My dad opens it. It's like, go sleep in there. I slept inside the compartment where all the life jackets and stuff were. I literally slept for 6 hours, and my dad wakes me up. He goes, "Oh, your pole. You have a bite." He woke me up. I reel it in, and I go back to sleep. And I got the biggest fish that day. My dad will never fucking forgive me for it. He's like, "You son of a bitch. You slept the whole fucking time."
Dude. I mean, and that's the thing. It's like I'm usually really good on boats. Like boats, I'm fine. I love water. I love
like on lakes and stuff.
Yeah, but just like I don't know what it was
different
about like being out on the ocean and just fucking going for it. Something
just
about
rolling the whole time.
Yeah.
You just never, you know.
See, May can't swim, so I can't do anything like that ever. Deep sea fishing. Deep sea fishing, I can't do that. I can't even ask, like, again, the people in the LA group, May, Oreo, Tucker, all of them motion sickness. Sure as shit ain't gonna do well on boats. I got nobody I can fuck with here with anything that moves.
Boys trip, brother.
Nothing.
Need to be stationary.
And we're going out.
You just both give me stories where y'all both don't do well.
Why doesn't May learn to swim? Does she not want to? She can learn.
Bro, May is.
Get her a kiddie pool. Put it in the living room.
Bro, May is 33 years old. She ain't gonna learn to swim, dog.
I feel like you get to an age where like you no longer need to know how to swim.
She just accepts it. She's like,
she hasn't needed to swim. It's not a skill she needs. So she's like, I'll just avoid swimming.
You're in complete control. Absolutely. Yeah. You get to an age where it's no longer like, oh, your parents are taking you to the ocean or to a pool or something. Like that's the activity for the day. And she's an adult. And so she can be like, I'm in LA. That's the closest I'm getting to the ocean. Have fun.
Yeah. We went to, like, Hutch had a birthday. It was like 2 years ago. We rented a house in Palm Springs that had a pool. The pool is 6 foot deep. I'm 6'5". I'm well above. Like my lips ain't close to water.
Swim, yeah.
And I'm like, May, I can hold you. Kick, just like
she was like, nah.
Show me that. And she's like, stay the fuck away from me. Let me.
Did she have a really bad experience as a kid or something? Is it trauma?
Her dad probably tried to throw her in the water or some shit.
I'm doing that with babies, bro.
My dad did the same shit to me. He said, jump off this bridge or I'm gonna push you. That's what my dad said.
A bridge, a whole ass bridge.
Yeah, like not like a fucking like highway bridge.
Burn a whole ass bridge.
But it was this bridge was 20 feet up, which you know,
like that's even a little extreme for him.
He literally said
I wouldn't force any of my boys off a bridge.
He legitimately said,
leap or I'm
jump yourself or I'm pushing you. He was a lot of tough love.
That was about
is
tough love.
My whole life. We like to also call that toxic masculinity.
Why are you so soft?
I mean, we know that now, but back
you know what? I think I'm
love.
soft just to fucking stick it to the man a little bit. You know?
Absolutely, that's tough. That's hard
and I think you think I'm softer than I am.
I've known you for a long time, and I don't believe that.
All right, fair enough. Little ass bitch. No, you're right. I'm soft as fuck. Bro, hey, what can I say? I'm a lover, not a fighter.
No,
Look at me, I'm small, dude.
Only because I've been drinking. I'm gonna get real for a second. I think it's because like you did grow up with that tough love, and you have that in you, but you know that you didn't like that. You didn't respond well to it.
Fucking hated it.
Yeah, you didn't respond well.
It was
to it.
miserable.
No, nobody. I don't think anybody would respond well to that.
Well.
But a whole generation grew up on it.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. No, that's the thing. Is like as soon as I turned 17, 18, all right, Dad, bye. Like I just stopped talking to him. Just because my parents weren't together, so I was like, I'm old enough now. I can make my own decision. And then I think Dude. A year went by and I didn't see him for Christmas or talk to him or anything. And then like I think one day it just hit him. He's like, oh fuck, I gotta repair this. So. Yeah.
That's good.
Daddy
it's
problems.
Crazy how rampant that is.
I know.
Like, it's not an excuse, but like that's just like me growing up in the complete opposite side of the country, and like experiencing similar issues, like whether it be through my father or my uncles.
Definitely
like,
generational.
Dude, it's crazy how rampant that was. That was just the norm for them.
Yeah, in my dad's eyes, what do you mean? He's a big softie. He's super nice compared to what his dad did to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So I get it. I do, but a 17-year-old me didn't like it. So
I've realized that it's I don't know. I feel like a lot of people believe that family can do no wrong, and then
that's
you're
not true.
like kind of blood in blood. I consider my friends more family than family.
Yeah.
Absolutely
is where I am. It's like I feel like a lot of people think you are my ex, my uncle, sister, brother, mother, whatever it might be. So I have to like them,
right?
And I grew up a way different way, and mine did not go super sweet. So
I used to be.
I haven't been burned by friends the same way I've been burned by family,
and that's fucking shitty. Yeah, I mean that'll push you away.
But it's horrifying.
I don't think it's a shitty thing because you still found good people around you. I don't feel less.
Yeah.
Right.
I think maybe if I never found anybody I could trust, then there's some real big bad issue.
For sure.
There's a thing like when coming into your own and like realizing like, okay, this is my decision to make. Like this person is shitty to me. I no longer have to. But like growing up, that's all you have, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just like the people raising you, the people around you, which is normally family, And like for the longest time, and I have family members that I'm like that with, where I'm like you can be as pissed off as you want to right now. You're always going to be my cousin, no matter what. Like that's just the reality of things. Like you're going to be my cousin. I'm going to love you no matter what. But then like also I have these family members that like I could say the same things about, but also that's not my uncle. Bro, and where friends come in is like you, Brennan, like these are people that I choose to be my family. You know what I mean? And so like that's completely different. Like you mean as much to me as my brother. Like you are my brothers. You mean as much to me as my brothers, but because I want you to be here.
Did you know the podcast is called Brothers to the End?
Dude, facts.
Did you guys know that?
Full fucking circle, dude.
Shit, bro.
I'm at that level of fucking drinking.
Holy
where, like,
shit, bro. We getting serious?
I'll kiss you on the fucking mouth. Of a movie, you hear them say, you're like, oh, he said it.
Yeah, exactly.
Too fast, too furious. I said it.
I do that ironically, but like now I do it because I actually think it's hilarious. Like I always try to be the first person. Name of the movie. My friend John is the one that got me into that. Him and his brother Nick, they would do it, and I'll be like, "That's so obnoxious." But now I do it all the time. I do it all the fucking time, bro.
That's the name of the podcast.
I'll do it. I'll do it by myself.
Does Steph like? Has she picked up on it? And she's like, she knows.
No, she. It's obnoxious. I'm obnoxious, right?
Does she not like it? Does she not like it when you call it out?
She just ignores me most of the time. But like, I'll do it by myself, bro. I'll be sitting in the bonus room watching something, and I'll be like, "Oh, that's the name." Like by myself, no one can hear me.
This motherfucker just said the bonus room.
The bonus
we
room.
have to deal with Steph being like the most big brain human being I've ever met in my entire life.
Motherfucker just said the bonus room. That's the whitest shit I've ever heard in my
Wait, y'all
life.
motherfuckers. Wait, what? What's wrong with the bonus room?
You're rich, Richard, bro. We don't get bonuses. Come on, bro. You grew
What
up
the
the way I
fuck?
grew up. We don't have bonus rooms.
So you didn't call it a theater. You didn't call it a basement.
You're telling me bonus room is? You just said theater. What? Imagine if I said, "Oh, I was up in my theater."
Yes, a theater.
Because if you have a bonus room, we assume you already have a theater.
Exactly. You have a seventh room in your house.
Wait. Is bonus? Wait, bonus room is. Wait. Is that not like a common phrase?
No. Nobody calls it a bonus room.
Okay, bonus room is not like a. Oh, I got another room. Bonus.
It is in real estate, I think. It's
No, it's not. But around here, a bonus room is like an entertainment room. Like that's your main like for example, that's where I watch football games. That's where we hang out and watch movies. That's like Cohen's playroom. Like that's our main entertainment room.
So it's a multi-purpose room. It's a guest bedroom / theater /
No. So no, it's not our living room. It's a den. Yes, a den is another word for bonus room. A den.
Oh, okay.
It's not a living room. Our living room is like, a little bit more formal.
Okay.
Family room. Okay.
Family room. Yeah.
Midwest, we call it a family room.
We call it a bonus
room.
room.
My home back home, I had a living room.
I'm not saying like, oh, my ninth room, the extra one.
Dog. I'm like,
that's how I felt. The way you said it, that's the way
I didn't realize that was so.
It cycled through my brain that this motherfucker has a guest bedroom, a theater, and everything, and he's like
bowling alley.
No, we don't even know what to call this.
No.
Bonus room.
No.
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 So that just shows we all come from different places.
Come on, bro. I'm not that crazy. Listen, bro. I grew up poor as fuck. Are you kidding me? I never had a bonus room growing up. Are you kidding me? All my rich friends did.
Listen, I'm 30. I'm about to turn 34. 2 weeks from now.
You're old.
And I've never heard bonus room in my life, so
maybe it's a Northwest thing.
Yeah, no, it's weird. It's a regional dialect thing.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. I thought bonus room was like everyone called it a bonus room. Wow,
That's
shit's
funny.
crazy, bro.
It's like it's like you say eggs. None of us call it that.
You mean eggs? Yeah, eggs.
Yeah.
Like I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. Like being at your house.
Yeah, because you've been in my bonus room.
But yeah. And so like I knew, but when the way you said it, like facts, dude. When you said, "Oh, I was in my bonus room," it's like, okay, I had to walk past my bowling alley, my indoor basketball court, my indoor swimming pool, and I got to my bonus room on the other side, in the West Wing, looking ass, dude. That sounded so funny.
It sounded so That's why.
Man, I'm a piece of shit. I'm a real fucking douche nozzle.
I gotta pee,
what the
bro.
fuck happened to me, bro?
No, we're learning things.
No,
Good
it's
God.
normal.
When you said a den, I'm like, oh, for den. All right, you're doing okay. You got a den, you're all right.
Yeah, it's a den. Yeah,
all right.
It's a hangout spot.
Different.
You know,
dude. Even like back when I bought my house dirt cheap in Michigan. I got a family room in that house.
No, it's called the bonus room, dog.
I'm gonna start calling it a bonus room.
You do. You have a front. You have a front, like formal living area.
When you sell that house, bonus room.
No. Not his though. It's different.
It's not a den. It's not a living room. It's a bonus.
It sounds fancy as fuck to me. If I sell that house, even though I rent it out,
bonus is
3-bedroom plus a bonus room.
Bonus isn't even it's not even a fancy word.
But it's not a. But you don't have a bonus room in that house. A bonus room is different.
What are you talking about?
You have a formal.
Are you calling me broke?
No, bitch. It's just that's not what that's called. That's different. That is a. I would refer to that as a family room because it's connected to your kitchen, and you're right. It is.
It is.
Yeah, and then you have like a formal living room that's like when you open your door, it's like the first room. Bro, I'm starting to realize you guys don't know shit about houses.
Bitch, I've been at home since I was 21. You're new to this, okay? Not me.
Okay, fair enough.
You're new to this.
Fair enough. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, these are all different rooms, man.
I have a 3-bedroom apartment with an upstairs loft.
Let them fucking
Lofts
know.
are
Dude. This is
sick.
a beautiful ass apartment.
Lofts
and I
are
can't wait to
sick.
Are lofts not?
No,
Could I not?
lofts are dope.
Lofts are rich shit, bro. You're flexing hard.
Could I not swap loft with bonus room?
Well, yeah. How big?
No, lofts.
Well, lofts are usually
way more fancy.
well, lofts are different.
Lofts
Lofts are
fancy,
open,
bonus
up
is
above.
Rich. Bonus is money. Loft is like money, but it's like.
Listen, this room, the only purpose it has is to hold my vinyl record collection and player and what is coming my row machine.
Wait,
Damn, bro. I didn't know you had it like that.
Oh,
We don't use and we don't even go up there.
I thought Jesus Christ. I thought May was I thought she streamed from up there. That's your guys' old place.
Dog. We moved.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was the same thing here, bro. Sorry, I didn't realize you're so rich you had 2 lofts.
Y'all gotta get in the station wagon and murder it down here to the
Station wagon? What the fuck? We got a station wagon.
Your dad mobile.
Do you have a station wagon?
What the fuck got a station? I don't got no station wagon.
Brennan, it's fine.
It's a station wagon.
I'm disrespected. What the fuck's a station wagon, dog?
You have a station wagon.
Like a Volkswagen?
Do you have a station wagon?
How fucking dare you?
Okay, how scuffed is this podcast? Because I got a piece.
I'm gonna give you the proper term. Are you ready?
You guys argue about the.
I'm gonna give you the proper term. Are you fucking ready right now? It's called a station wagon. It's called a sports bag.
It's a station wagon.
No, it's a hatchback. Station wagon is a specific car.
I mean,
made by like Volkswagen. That's got like wood paneling from like the fucking 90s, right? That's what I think of when I think of station wagon.
No.
Oh, am I wrong?
Bro,
no way.
Bro, listen, look at how many doors does your car have?
The normal amount of a sedan?
4, right?
Yeah.
Does it have a curved back at the end where you could throw like a whole bunch of groceries and a whole bunch of other shit in it?
Yeah, it's called a sports bag.
It's called station wagon.
Oh, it's not a that's not a station wagon. Those are 2 different things.
Dog, pull up station wagon picture. Google image station wagon. Now, obviously, we're looking at like the composition of a car from then to now is different.
No, hang on. There is an Audi that is a wagon. They call it a wagon. All right, come on. And that is the RS6. I don't have that.
Bro, how close?
That's a different car, bro.
How close are we? Are we splitting hairs here?
No, we're not close. That's a different car. I got a hatchback. And my hatchback doesn't even look like a hatchback.
What is your? We have an Audi RS5.
No, I wish I had an RS5. I went full dad mode. No.
RS7.
Imagine, bro. Let me just.
What do you have? RS what?
I don't have an RS. I have all I got was an Audi A5.
Bonus wagon.
You some money?
I got an Audi A5 Sportback.
No. Okay, this is A5 Sportback.
Yeah, you got to do the Sportback. Don't not the the normal sedan. Thank you. I told you I don't have a fucking station wagon.
This isn't a station wagon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm so happy.
I wanted the RS5. I did, but I made a
We're not talking about your Jeep Wrangler, all right, Vern?
That's all that matters.
Oh, bro, Jeep Wave? Fucking Jeep Wave, bro?
Man, we went and got a bigger car because May won't drive it now because
it's too big.
She's afraid of it.
Wait, see, I don't get that. It's a bigger car. She should feel more safe in it.
We got an Infinity. What is it? SQ? What the fuck is it?
I don't know. It's your car. Did you get an SUV?
Yeah.
Wait, Infinity SUV? That's not even a big SUV.
No, I know.
That's like tiny.
That's not tiny, but it's
Well,
when
I think of SUVs, sometimes I think of like I don't know, big ass Suburbans or some shit.
XQ50. Which one we got?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice little ride. I like it. Yeah. She won't drive it straight up. She just.
No, she's not into it.
Fair enough.
Just get a Wrangler.
No, I'm good.
You can get a 2-door. Dude, it's so nice.
Give me a topic.
If I give you a topic, you're gonna turn into something else.
That's fine. That's what we do.
All right, bro. Okay, I'm gonna list off my topics, and then we're gonna pick one because I'm old.
Just pick your favorite.
Well, you pick my favorite.
I don't know them.
Pick my favorite. Do you know me or do you know me? What?
Brennan, you look at your
I'm your
sheet.
favorite.
You look at your sheet and be like, "This is the one I like the most." And I want to. Let's talk about what you want to talk about.
Let's crush it. Honestly, okay, I'm with D's on this one. What is something that you were really excited to talk about?
I actually really wanted to discuss the Discord Microsoft acquisition, or did you guys heard about this, right?
Or lack
thereof. Yeah. That's the crazy part.
Interesting.
So yeah, Microsoft and Discord were in conversations about Microsoft obviously acquiring Discord, and the rumor was $10 billion.
Yeah.
Mind you, Amazon bought Twitch for $1 billion, so that's insane. $10 billion, and Discord apparently they're not doing it. So I don't know what happened, but Discord's not doing it.
Do you think Discord will let me keep my partnership if this doesn't go through?
Bro, I don't fucking know, bro. Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby. I don't know.
I could see something like that where it's not happening yet because somebody let it leak, kind of thing, which means Discord could probably ask for more, or Microsoft could ask for less.
Or do you think it's straight up Discord's like, I don't feel comfortable giving our product, our baby, to Microsoft because we've seen
for $10 billion, absolutely.
All right,
so that's what I'm saying. What
I'll
if
give you
though?
my firstborn for $10 billion?
Jesus.
I've seen this argument where it was a lot of people were saying, look at what they did to Skype.
Well, thank God they did that to Skype.
Hold. Think of when we were all going through, we were in the middle of content creation, everything like that. We were no longer using Skype because Skype was so easy to find out our information.
Yeah.
People could backdoor our shit. So we were all using TeamSpeak. We were using anything. We weren't even using Skype when Microsoft bought it. And then
I see what you mean.
Skype was already fucking on its way out. And
then
Discord showed up.
It couldn't save it.
And Discord murdered it.
Ate them.
Murdered it.
Yeah.
So it's not, Microsoft acquired something that, I mean, sure, they thought Skype could probably be something, but.
Sure. Okay. Fine. Not Skype. What about Mixer?
What do you mean? Mixer was not, Mixer was its,
it wasn't acquired, but that's a whole other entity that Microsoft.
But no, Mixer
burned and crashed.
Microsoft didn't kill Mixer. Mixer killed Mixer. Mixer bought Ninja. Mixer bought me. Mixer bought other people.
Mixer said that.
Mixer.
They spent a lot of money.
Mixer went the wrong fucking way.
I mean, you had to though at that point.
As somebody who benefited from Mixer,
dude. Like
Microsoft didn't do it the wrong way. Microsoft just gave the funds for Mixer to do what they wanted to do. The higher ups ran it into the fucking ground. And that's not a fucking
look at the platforms.
That's not a Microsoft thing. Microsoft will also shut things down, like the Zune, like all these other things. If Microsoft sees it's not going to be something beneficial, they will cut it. Fuck our losses. We don't care because we're Microsoft.
I think it was just a show of like how important community is, and not just like, hey, we're gonna take this person and their viewers are gonna translate onto our website. So it was a valuable lesson learned in the entire industry. And I'm like, what is the there's a esports streaming site. Was it Juke? Is that it? Juke? Isn't that it?
Juked is, I think, like a hub. I don't. Juked is not a.
Oh, really? I've never actually gone on it, but I thought it was
Juke's not a. Juke's not a. Juke's not like
its own independent platform. Okay,
there are like Caffeine.
Caffeine is a thing. Yeah, Facebook obviously.
Caffeine is one that
Facebook's doing well. I feel like.
I mean, Facebook's doing well.
But you look
obviously
look
YouTube
at
TV.
Those, like YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch are like the main things right now, the main streaming platforms right now. And Mixer, I would have put in that mix, but Facebook and YouTube were platforms before streaming. Like they were already established. They already had, no matter what happens, if you don't live stream to YouTube, if you don't live stream to Facebook and YouTube still exist. Mixer came in and was like tried to take over this market that was already heavily dominated by Twitch. And they hoped that like by acquiring these streamers that it would just be a 1-to-1 translation,
right.
you know?
Mixer
and it doesn't work out like that.
Mixer did have a lot of like incredible like tech.
They did. I mean,
Absolutely.
I'll be honest.
Great platform.
They had like instant stuff. Like,
dude, there was no latency.
May
Dude,
would
I
sit
remember
next to me, and I would hear May talking, and I would hear it being streamed in my headset.
We did.
That's crazy.
We're talking like milliseconds.
When we made your NBA
Absurd.
2K character last year, bro. I remember we were all playing 2K last year on 2K20. And
Oh, that's right. We were talking to him through a stream, essentially.
We were helping you make your character, and there was no difference from like us talking to you in Discord and then watching your stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was streaming your stream, I was streaming your Mixer stream on my Twitch stream, and communicating to you through that. Like it was so.
They did have a lot of interesting ideas, especially on the engineering side. Like your quality, I think on Mixer. I remember watching. Like I made an account on Mixer strictly.
It's probably still better.
It's still better. It was. Well, what was your bit rate? What were we able to stream at? 10K?
I think 10. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, right there. That's already a higher.
10 and lossless, and there was no loss in it, and instant.
Yeah, no, I remember. And then I mean, wasn't like, what is it, Embers Sparks that they used? Did that come out before Bits, or was that different than Bits?
All right, so
I can't really remember when it came out.
Bits did not originate through any
Well,
live stream.
obviously.
Bits came from porn.
Well, yeah, yeah. Cam sites.
It's porn. Porn is the reason Bits.
Yeah.
Listen up.
Right.
That is the only reason that any of that exists. It's other ways to support, other ways of currency, and how do we make a currency on our own platform? And then Embers ended up being
it's like channel points.
Embers and channel points are are like the same thing. How can you gamble those? How can you leverage those?
And Mixer did that first.
Yeah,
that's right. And then they came out.
Mixer did a lot of things first. Mixer was like the way I compared it was we were Android and Twitch was Apple. Twitch would find those awesome Android ideas, fine tune them, package them into something that looked really, really pretty, and worked the way it was supposed to work. And was like, here you go. Here's an actual product. Enjoy. And then all of us would eat it up. Like all of us eat up all of these Apple updates, and there you go.
Very true. Very true.
I mean, that's.
But Mixer, I think Mixer played a good role. I think it helped a lot of people. I think the bidding war that happened with creators is good, because I think
absolutely.
I think people should have guaranteed money if you make it to
that.
A certain
that
level.
Changed the landscape. If Mixer hadn't done that, Twitch would have never felt the pressure to sign people for long term. They just wouldn't have had to, right?
Well, it wouldn't have been a thing. Well, it was Mixer, Facebook, and YouTube all fighting against Twitch.
I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not going to get into numbers, but I got offers from every single platform. You know, and I mean, a big thing for me was I obviously I have love for Twitch, but like, you know,
but you don't have to move homes. Like that's another
dude, I just couldn't even imagine, bro. It'd be hard,
dude.
YouTube's one thing, I guess, right? Because, you know, YouTube, I already have a YouTube channel, right? That's a thing. But like Twitch's community is just like, it's unmatched.
Yeah.
I just enjoy it. I just enjoy Twitch being a part of it. And so that was the big thing for me, right? So like there was no doubt in my mind. I'm staying here, bro. I'm staying home.
Yeah. I remember when May signed with
it was enticing
Facebook.
though.
I remember when May signed with Facebook, she was crying because all the stuff that she built on Twitch was
that's fucking hard.
They wouldn't let her. She was like, let me be an affiliate. Let me do anything. Let me allow me to stream both places. And Twitch was like, nope. If you choose Facebook, you've lost everything.
That's shitty.
I mean, shit, they banned Ninja.
Yeah. So it was just like, it was just that. So she was crying. Like, she was like, I can't believe this. But that also, we're older. Like, we're both, I'm turning 34. She'll be 34 in November. Like, you also have to look at longevity and things like that.
Right.
Like she could now for the first time in her life not worry if you took a weekend off.
Yeah.
Like those kind of things. And those kind of things are better for like mental health. For like, there's
kinda,
so many.
It's kind of priceless. You can't really put money on that, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel that.
You can take a weekend off, but take a week off with your family or whatever it might be. You can finally do that.
I still think the whole,
like, how do you say no to that?
For sure.
None of us would.
Job security.
None of us would say no to that.
One of the most stressful things about, and I will say this every single day for the rest of my existence, like me coming, like having worked like 12-hour factory jobs, like this is the hardest job I've ever had. It's the most rewarding. It is the best job. It is the most fun, but it is the hardest job I've ever had.
You don't clock out.
There's
no
never,
clocking
like,
out.
I've only streamed for like 20 hours this week, but I've worked for fucking 90. Okay. Like there's never a moment, there's never a time off when it comes to this job. And even if like I take a day, like I'm still thinking about it. Yeah. I'm still going through my Twitter drafts. Like, oh, what can I post on Twitter today so that I can like have content for that day? It's exhausting, dude. So having that guaranteed money makes me so fucking happy that my friends can experience that. You know what I mean? Like I know that they have that fucking pay. It's a paycheck. You work this X amount of hours, you get paid this amount of money. That's how jobs work. Streaming, it's not like that. It wasn't like that for the longest time. So abso-fucking-lutely, dude. If I was in May's position too, like, yeah, it was super fucking horrible. Like I got offers from Facebook, from Mixer. And at the end of the day, it was like that thing where like, okay, I won't be able to stream on Twitch anymore. Like, I don't know if I can abandon that. I don't know if this amount of dollars, and granted, like I'm a smaller streamer. And so like I would be making more. So my offers weren't as good as a lot of the bigger streamers. I'd be making more on Twitch. So like, if I can't have both, it's not worth it. Even that guaranteed income, you know?
I think it's fucking crazy what happened with Mixer though. Like these, especially the bigger guys that they took the deals, they moved over to Mixer.
God,
they got paid all their money. They got freed up, and then they were like, "Oh, guess what? I get to do it again. Let's sign."
That's why Ninja's playing League now. I mean, bro. He's miserable every day.
Those buyouts were fantastic because I mean they had to have their contracts bought out because those contracts were completely signed,
right?
And they have
X amount of time.
I ended up getting with mine. I think I got 2 months additional where obviously I'm not streaming on Mixer. I was back on Twitch, still paid.
Oh,
so
okay.
I mean, and that was cool for me because it was like that guaranteed whatever. And then you're back on Twitch. So it was just like I looked at it, was like, oh, sick. Here's an extra X amount of money.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Then, the people who took that risk and jumped over to Mixer.
It was also terrifying to come back and be like, what the fuck is Twitch like?
What's going to happen now?
I'm asking people again to move.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing that is like the shitty thing. Because I mean, there's been there were sub streaks that were like, I see, like I'll turn into your streams and it's like 100 months, I think is what I just saw like recently or something. It's something absurd.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I've been on MLG TV. Like I've been fucking.
You've been here. You've been on this
everywhere. And it's like I'm asking people again. Hey,
yeah, that's tough.
Let's go back. And it's just like eventually it's just like I can't do this anymore. And so after then, I've gotten offers like come to Caffeine. And I'm just like I'm done. I'm done moving. I'm done.
That's hard, dude. It's hard to turn that down too.
I'm riding Twitch out unless. I mean, listen, if somebody fucking comes in and I'll
retirement money,
I'm coming in transparent as fuck and we're giving away cars and shit. If money comes in, like it's going to be, it's going to have to be life-changing money.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You have to weigh the pros and cons. You have to worry about what's best for you. Yeah. And here's the thing, it's like
I feel like I'm on my final wave. Dude, I'm 34 and wherever this goes, I'm going to ride it until the end and then I'm going to segue into like behind the scenes.
I don't think anyone would deny that. If someone came to me right now and offered me to like I can retire my mom, my dad, I can put my kids through college, dude, I'm taking it. I don't care if I'm streaming to 1 or 2 people. Like, it would hurt. It would hurt a lot because I feel like I'd be abandoning a community, but I would find ways around it. I still have my Discord. I'd still do YouTube shit like that. I would find ways around it. But like at the end of the day, this is our job, right?
Yeah.
And so if someone comes to you,
you gotta look out for number one, which is the biggest thing. It's all of us should always look out for number one.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta look out for you.
Are you kidding me? I never faulted any of these streamers, anybody who signed a deal and went to another platform. I mean, I get it.
I mean, just look at it. Like, I feel like we've all been around. We've been doing this like content creation thing for a very long time. Like, how many people like have you seen come and go like throughout your community? Like, just in general.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's not a slight at them. Like, people get busy.
I feel like most come and go.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. People. I've never once faulted. But like, I guess that's more towards like the people who want anything to say about like, oh, like you chasing a bag or something like that.
Yeah.
Like,
bro, we're all chasing a bag. That's ridiculous. Who the fuck's not chasing a bag?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just saying, you can't like, support somebody for doing it. Like, are you fucking like, if you're not somebody who can get behind somebody getting theirs.
Yeah, bro.
I honestly, I don't care what you think. If you're somebody who hates on shit like that, your opinion means absolutely nothing to me.
Okay, well, I mean, I think when you hate on someone like that, I think a lot of it is stem from jealousy.
Like Hex, there's a quote that's been on, just hate on success and success will hate on you.
Ooh.
Period.
Ooh, dude.
Period. Don't. Why would you want to?
You know what's really weird though?
Put yourself in a box.
I feel like I see a lot of people who are like super vocal about that, and especially on Twitter or something. And I'll click on it, and they'll be like, Twitch.tv and their account, and I'm like, wait, but you're trying to do the same thing. How are you hating on people who are doing it? Like what? Like what is? I don't even understand. And that's why I'm like, it has to. There's only one place that can stem from, and it's just jealousy.
I mean, that's the same thing as like
jealousy
back in the day.
Jealousy is such a wasted emotion.
I know. It's exhausting.
In your personal life, in your professional life, jealousy is such a wasted fucking emotion.
I agree.
What are you doing? What do you don't?
Exhausting. Can't do it, man.
Dude, it should be exciting. Anytime one of my friends secured a bag for either exclusivity or a sponsorship or something like that.
Bro, Vern always be gassing me up, man.
That's potential, bro. That's like, dude, if my fucking friends, if my friends are capable of this, like that one, fucking dope, right? Like we've been working our asses off to get to that point to where fucking brands are coming at you and being like this is shit that I use. Now all of a sudden you want to fucking work with me? That's crazy, right? But like, dude, it's just it's like such an incredible thing, like coming to from like where like selling out used to be like this terrible thing. Like you're selling a piece of shit if you sell out.
Selling out is one completely different thing.
I feel like now
getting a bag is one thing. Selling out completely is a completely different thing.
Now,
I think
like back in the day, if you like, even if you used like a product that like, if you got sponsored by a product that you used, if you received money for using something or promoting something, like you were a sellout, right?
I remember seeing that a lot more often.
If I see one of the boys or one of the family selling out some shit that I know is shit, we all know is shit, I'm gonna give you some shit. Like I'm not cool with us pandering
garbage
to people who trust us. Like everybody who's followed us. We have 100-month subs on Brennan's stream to you just now found us and in between, and we're going to fuck them over by selling them some bullshit. There's a fine line. Getting a bag and going to Mixer or going to a different platform, but me selling.
I don't know, but you could also
bullshit.
Well, hang on, but with the way you're saying that, like people jumping ship to Mixer, that could a lot of people.
Mixer wasn't a bad platform.
Yeah, but what if you're a viewer? Like, hear me out. I'm spitballing here.
That was
I bet
attitude
there's
right
a
now.
lot of people who saw those streamers jump and be like, wow, that dude's a sellout. He didn't stay here.
Absolutely.
He didn't
I've
stay
seen
home
it.
with
I've
us.
literally
I'm not
seen
going
it.
to that
Sure.
site. You know what I mean?
But if you're still providing the same production value, you are still you, Brennan. You're bringing everything. You're here, and they
No, I
still
agree with
provide
that.
the same thing.
That's
You're
agree.
you're still getting essentially the same product. Sure, the chat's a little different.
Some people don't look at it like that, though.
And we're calling it bits and embers and things like. But that doesn't matter. You seeing it something, your interpretation of something is completely different. However, if I'm selling you bullshit, that's something completely different.
so that's what I was getting.
Can't
Like
sell you bullshit.
there's a
I think
line now.
Being different doesn't mean something is
Like,
bullshit. It's
back in the day,
it's
being a
something
sellout
you're
was
not
just
com-
getting
nobody
money.
likes different.
That's
Nobody
true.
likes different.
If you made money from anything,
Yeah.
you were
Like,
a
you were a
sellout.
sellout.
But I think
If
that
you
was
made
kind of
money.
like just like a meme at the time too, though. Like it was just like the thing people said. I don't see sellout. I don't ever see really anyone
but
say that.
so that's the thing is like you like back in the day, earning money made you a sellout, and then like you saw people use that term for
Spin it.
like people who went to a different platform or something like that. You were a sellout. You took the bag and you abandoned your. People didn't give enough credit to how, not give enough credit. That's not the right term, but like acknowledge how lazy people can be. Like you just have to click a different link.
Yeah.
You know, it's not
True.
like that. Anything else was sacrificed. But nothing changes. Just the link I have to click change. But you're a sellout because I don't have an account. That's not something familiar to me.
People don't like
but
change,
also,
bro.
I wanted to touch on the fact that we said pick your favorite topic, and we will stick to that and hammer that home. And then completely derail
That's
from
why
it
I said
again.
we're gonna pick one more topic, and guess what? This old
And it
man's
was my
going to
fucking
bed,
favorite.
bro.
It was fantastic,
Dude, I had so many other topics, man.
That's why I said
I'm not even gonna bring it up
That's why I
because
didn't
then we're
come.
gonna end up in a fucking rabbit hole, and we're never coming back.
All right, one more then.
Nah, I'm going to bed, man. I'm an old man.
I didn't have a lot to input on the whole Microsoft Discord.
Oh, that's right. That's where we started. I
acquisition.
didn't even know where this began.
I just didn't have much input on that, so I derailed
All,
the conversation.
all I
on
gotta
purpose.
say to wrap this one up, you gotta have some. I don't know if it's giant balls or something to turn down $10 billion. I don't know, bro. That's insane to me. That's just.
Or they could just be earning a fuck.
What
ton
I'm
of
saying
money.
is, do you think they turned it down, or do you think Microsoft pulled the bag because the fucking story got out?
I don't know. Why would they pull the bag? Why the fuck was that
What
matter?
do you mean? What do you mean?
They don't want people knowing that they want to pay $10 billion for Discord.
NDAs, everything. There's so many. Like, how did this get
Wasn't
out?
it becoming
Why is it
public? Well, like the
You're
like
not
we
a-
can
like,
invest.
I don't.
in
Yeah, I
it.
don't think that got leaked. I think that was like just
It
maybe
had to
maybe
be,
I don't know.
dog. It
No,
had
so
to
like,
be.
wasn't Discord going public? Like, where like people could invest in it? It was becoming a publicly traded company, and maybe they just didn't want the value of it being out there.
I don't fucking know, man. I just thought it was mind blowing that they're not talking about the acquisition anymore over $10 billion.
I don't know if it was Discord or Microsoft pulled the bag, but I think one of them did.
I don't know.
So
I
like,
think one
as
of them
the,
said you talked. We're pulling out.
like if I'm Microsoft in this situation where I'm like trying to acquire this company for X amount of dollars and we're about to be publicly traded, like I think that would be like a good assessment of like where my value is at, right? I don't know how that works entirely.
Yeah, I mean, if Discord pulled out after it was a public like article saying Microsoft's about to buy me for $10 billion and you're about to go public.
All I fucking know is if
We're-
I
we're
was in a
fucking
goddamn room and some dude was like, "Here's our offer," and I see $10 billion, I go, "I'll sign it in blood
Bro,
right now."
Or
I'll
conspiracy
give you
theory.
an arm.
Discord
A
leak
left arm.
themselves and be like, hey, this is what we're worth right now, but also
We're not going back on. God damn it!
I'm
Save
just
it.
saying,
Save it for the
bro.
conspiracy episode or the next one.
Vern loves conspiracy.
Dude, he really does,
fucking
bro.
dude, I'll
You tinfoil hat having
that
ass.
bitches up.
I don't fuck with that shit at all.
That and
I love
TikToks,
it.
dude. We've lost him.
I love it, dude. It's my
Jesus,
favorite.
bro.
I do like TikTok. I do like my TikToks. I'm not gonna lie. I fuck
Man
with
of
TikTok.
culture. I see.
I don't post, but I will consume the content.
You guys are perfect
Goddamn
for
right.
each other.
yeah.
Yep. You guys are perfect. I'm dropping out of the show. I'm retiring. Mike, take it
dropping
away.
out of
You
the
are
show.
now Gold Glove. We're doing it.
Continue it.
What does that
No,
mean?
dude,
I'm kidding.
I think,
It was a
I think
joke.
That's an okay.
No.
Stop.
I was
Stop.
I was making a joke, guys. I'm not going anywhere. I mean, I am. I'm going to bed.
I
We're
was
wrapping the
gonna continue
episode.
podcast with my. Oh, okay.
Guys, I'm leaving. We're ending the podcast. Guys, thank you guys so much for listening to episode 35 of Brothers to the End.
I'll be on the next one. I'll see you soon.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Mike, thank you for joining us for episode 35. I mean, to be fair, Mike literally did tell us, you guys are boring. Let me on the podcast earlier today, and here he is. So apparently it
you guys
works.
should have a cast, and we listened.
Jesus Christ, dude. He's such a fucking
was.
bully.
Dude,
it was good.
Seriously, thank you so much for joining us, Deez.
No,
Real
true.
quick.
Always a pleasure.
Shooting the show with the boys, I will always, I'd forever say yes.
Let the people know where they can find you, please and thank you.
Diesel at Diesel on Twitter.
That's not true, though. DIE3SEL. What is it? DI3.
Type in DI3. The rest of it will figure itself out. You'll see me. You'll see my face.
Yeah, true. Unless you're listening to this, then you have no fucking idea what he looks like.
Just trust the process.
Imagine a man with probably a San Diego Padres hat, a great beard,
And a massive cock. We established that earlier.
Those are not in profile pictures, but
you keep looking, you'll find it.
You could tell.
One look at his face, you can tell he has a massive dick.
No.
Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed. I gotta be up early. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Yeah.
Hey guys.
Have an amazing day.
I love you, Vern.
Wherever you are,
I love
take
you,
a
Mike.
second. I love you. I love you. Take a second.
I'm so tired. I can't even use my mixer.
Shouts out to getting to this part of the podcast where
Dude, if you're still
everyone's
here,
exhausted.
you're impressive.
Follow everyone. Leave a review, please and thank you.
We love you.
It really helps us.
We love you.
You guys have been incredible.
We love you. Goodbye.
And I just hope
We love you. Goodbye.